The last 3 weeks, the emotions are running high, the energy's running low, but the adrenaline's running high, which picks up that energy. And so what these teams have gone through is a change in their normal repetitions, because usually you're like Tuesday, Friday, or have some days off. But that's what the Christmas tournaments and Thanksgiving tournaments have done as well, to get these teams ready for tournaments like this, where the games just come at you, come at you, come at you. And it's really a big coaching point on how to take care of your team and have a proper balance between preparation and court time, and how much time to stay off the court and rest those minds and legs.
Yeah, and travel time too. They all had to travel down to Champaign from various parts of the state, so there's a lot that goes into it. I want to take a look at how we got there. Shall we do some of the highlights here? We want to look at the first game, if you remember back from hours ago.
Yeah, and these teams will be playing on Saturday, so if you didn't join us early in the day, check out these highlights, and then don't miss state championship Saturday.
All right, first, it was Hope Academy and St. Anthony. Low-scoring first quarter. Andre Mabry drives, but he's blocked by Fearday.
Brock Fearday had an excellent basketball game, 21 points, 15 rebounds, gets the block there, rotating it for St. Anthony.
How about Taiwan Hunter? Drives, dishes up the alley-oop to Jaden Simmons.
Taiwan Hunter had 10 assists, a state 1A record. He can deliver the dime on time to scorers.
Last play in the first half, Taiwan Hunter. Oh, my goodness.
75-foot range. He's going to want coach to let him shoot from there each and every time out right now.
Yeah, he was absolutely the star. Then Taiwan Hunter again drives, dishes up the alley-oop to Jaden Simmons. The slam. Yeah,
weak side. The ball was up in the air. Only Jaden Simmons could knock it down. And Hunter, you go back to him, what do you have, 17 and 10, a double-double on that one. He's just a junior. He already, Casey, is one of the premier guards in the entire state of Illinois, and his stock is doing that.
His stock is going up.
He's got some work to do, though. He wants to win a state title before he worries about the next level, and he's got next year left as well.
Yeah, they're not a state champion just yet, but Hope Academy went on to win that one 56-50 over St. Anthony. All right, the next 1A game, it was Eastland and Peoria Christian. We got to get to those highlights as well. All right, first play, Eastland passing it around. Parker Krogman down low.
Check out his footwork. He fakes with his left shoulder, spins to his right shoulder. Sweet kiss off the glass for two. He was really good today. Strong post presence, part of their three-headed monster.
Peoria Christian, Malachi Persinger for three.
Look at that dribble back three-point shot. Really good under control. Elevates and scores.
And then Parker Krogman down low. He finds Ziason Haverland.
See, Croman draws the double team, and then he knows presence of mind to get the ball to the weak side. The defense rotated over. He had it in his mind that there'd be a man at the opposite block, and that is good team basketball, sharing the basketball. And when you share the basketball, it's not just getting the ball on time, but it's getting the ball to the player where he can score the basketball at the right time.
And we talked about how well that Eastland team is coached, right? They look like a college team out there.
They executed that game from the get-go. Precision passing, really hard cuts, backdoor cuts, and sharing the ball anytime that you can have multiple 3, 4, 5 pass possessions, spread the floor, negate any kind of trapping opportunities. You have a special basketball team, and not only are they efficient on the offensive side to move into the state championship, but they locked down defensively as well against Peoria Christian team that was one of the premier three-point shooting teams in the entire state all time. Came in with 343 threes, and they basically took away the three-point arc from Peoria Christian.
55-35 the final there. Then it was Althoff and Christ the King. Let's get to those highlights right now. The first one, Bryden Grismala. He's going to find Dier Hill Jr.
Look at that.
For three.
Hill just spotted up. The Oregon football recruit had a 22-point basketball game today. He's a doggone good athlete.
Then it was Matthew Harlan. Drives, uses his contact for separation on the two-point jumper.
Uses that shoulder to create that separation. A little soft jumper from mid-range.
Aramis Curran. He was blocked, but then it's Patton Labe. Passes it to Bryden Grismala again.
Grismala, he was rewarded by running out the floor. They take that block shot, and they take it 94 foot all the way to the 10. That's breakout basketball. Defense creating offense, running things out. Run for fun when you get something going on the defensive end, and that creates easy basket opportunities. And with that also, does, Casey, is it creates momentum, team camaraderie, rhythm, timing, all those things fall into place when you get runouts like that. Nothing better, the coaches like, than easy buckets.
Right, and that was Althoff Catholic just dominant throughout that one. And our last game so far, we still have more coming up, don't get carried away, was Diet and Manual. We just saw that one. Let's get to those highlights right now. All right, it was a ball loose, a scramble. Devin Shelton comes up with it, though. Finds Aramis Brown Jr.
See him run on the floor. A little doopsie-doodle, a little scoop and score at the other end.
Yeah, then it was Diedrich Richardson. The Bradley guy works up top, drives and spins over 2 defenders.
Watch that 360 spin in the cycle right there and was able to elevate and score at 6-7.
Jameer Brown is going to drive past defenders for the layup right here.
So much strength on the inside. He beat one defender on the perimeter. The defense was late rotating over. He made it hurt. That's a sign of a good offensive basketball player. Offensive basketball players, when they're at their best, they recognize when they have a lane, when to take that lane. And, you know, young players, you don't always want to play the game fast. We always tell our players, you know, slow, quick, because if you accelerate at the right time and you get that defender back on his heels, that's when you can go bang and make a play to the 10.
Yeah, these were all really exciting games. Did you have a favorite one so far, Coach?
I don't know if I have a favorite. They were all good, but they were all just the characteristic was there was defensively dominant on those teams. There was a lockdown, and you could tell coaches had great game plans. There's not not much time to scout. We talked about that or prepare the scouting report, but as you go into a ball game, there's a scouting report down the line, and you know you need to shut down the opponent's number 1 or 2 guys. And if you do that and make the supporting cast win the ball game, you have a really good chance if you take away the team's best players.
All right, we have more 3A semifinal basketball coming right up. A lot more with you. If you're watching on the U, if you just got home from work, stay with us. There's a lot more to come, and 3A coming up. And then also, we'll hear from Ronnie Fields and how he's leading Hope Academy to a state championship game. Stick around. We'll be right back.
IHSA, committed to keeping student-athletes safe. Through educational initiatives and national partnerships, we're going the distance to develop safer protocols for our teams. Plus, we continue to improve scheduling and conditioning to reduce injuries from preseason through each state championship. 31 sports, 350,000 student-athletes, and one goal, player safety. The IHSA, the future plays here.
Attention high school students. If you're tired of hearing the same old college debt story, we've got an exciting alternative for you. Join the Mid-America Carpenters Union and let your career dreams take flight. You can earn great pay, enjoy no-cost health insurance, and secure a stable retirement, all with no college debt and an elite career that's here to stay. It's time to build your future your way. Ready to carve your path to success? Contact the Mid-America Carpenters Union today to learn how you can unleash your potential.
Think spring with these hot deals at Menards, all after 11% rebate. An 8-quart bag of Schultz potting soil is just $3.99. A 40-pound bag of barbecue pellets, only $11.98. Tackle spring cleanups with a 6-pack of Brawny double roll paper towels, just $9.78. Plus, 12 packs of Shasta soda in assorted flavors are only $4.29. Hurry, these great deals won't last long. Sign up for Menards emails to get more big savings right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards.
Imagine going from the classroom to the big stage.
This territory, this place, our home, isn't just for learning, but for understanding the very power of what imagination actually means.
A place where you can go from player to coach, from the ground to the sky.
So close your eyes, envision the roar that is a spirit of thousands of Salukis. Capture this moment and go forward together.
You know what it's like to watch a winning team. Now it's your turn to be a part of one. The Illinois State Police is recruiting for our next cadet classes, and you could be our MVP. Protect the public, help those in need, and make a lasting impact in your community. Our mission, your future, higher purpose, higher pay. Starting pay is at $90,000 with incredible benefits package, including a take-home squad car, tuition reimbursement, paid leave, and more. Join the team that makes a difference. Apply today at IllinoisTrooper.com. Attention building and facility managers. Did you know mechanical insulation around a building's heating and cooling system is a vital resource? Insulation protects from energy loss, physical damage, and pays for itself quickly. For more than 125 years, the contractors of Heat and Frost Insulators have helped build healthier, greener, and more efficient facilities. Hire the best. Scan the QR code for a list of contractors with the Heat and Frost Insulators Local 17 or visit us at local17insulators.com.
Well, during the 1990s in Chicago, Ronnie Fields was considered a high school basketball god at Farragut Academy. He was part of the dynamic scoring duo with teammate and future NBA champion Kevin Garnett. During Fields' senior year, though, he was involved in a car accident, and his game was never the same. Fields doesn't dwell on the past, though. He uses his story as inspiration as the coach of Chicago Hope Academy.
You're in the corner, stay in the corner. This will be your man. So when he blows his whistle, everybody in, throws out on the screen at the same time. Okay? Y'all got that? Good. Two more.
The great Ronnie Fields, a high school basketball coach. Tell me about that. How did that come about?
When I finished pretty much playing, I retired. I started like a travel AAU program. And the biggest thing was like the adjustment of seeing how things has changed and then watching the different dynamics of how the youth was playing and, you know, compared to where I grew up, that I wanted to be able to like give some of my feedback and what I learned to the younger generation. Here first look and not let that pressure affect your eyes, right? And look around first. Let's try that again. Do the same thing. Same thing y'all did.
Why Hope Academy?
For me, to see how do I apply what I learned coaching to travel and the message of my experience and bring it to high school ball. Force them into bad situations, all right? Blue. I think the first thing I said to the kids when I first met them, I was like, if you all trust me, and a lot of you seniors that want to get over this hump, listen to me and give me the opportunity to coach you and guide you, and I'll get you downstate.
Glad to be with you here from the State Farm Center as we get set to go for our Class 1A semifinal. It's the Meridian Bobcats and the Hope Academy Eagles. There's just a different aura around Ronnie Fields being in the building because of his stature, because he was the #1 player, because he was compared to and considered maybe even slightly better than Kobe back in 1996, Kobe Bryant.
And at the other forward for Farragut, a 6'3" junior, number 23, Ronnie Fields.
Free throw off the back iron, right back to Ronnie. Hello.
That's what they came to see.
The rebound battle for. They need 3 to tie. Can they get it off? Fields can't get it off. It's over. A monumental upset in Champaign.
What was it like going back to that arena for the first time?
I was trying to block out my experience of what happened when I was there for the kids to have a great chance and opportunity.
This is his first year, and he's taken these kids as far as they could ever expect to go.
What's been the biggest transition between the 2 years?
Last year was last year. This year. So it's getting them to understand game situations because you're teaching all that over. How to stop a run, understanding the run, understand the momentum change. All of that's new to this group this year.
So that's the mindset.
That's the mindset.
Put it in. You got to finish.
Yes.
Play 4 quarters.
Yes.
A lot of guys look at TV and they want to do all this fancy stuff.
That's not basketball in the real life.
You played for one of the greatest guys I know in high school, Wolf Nelson.
Yes.
What are some of the philosophies you took from Coach Nelson to what you're doing today?
What he did for me at a younger age was like, put the ball in my hand, and he trusted me and believed in me.
Boy, a great second effort, too, by Henry Dan.
Field
he's so explosive.
That's what I do with these kids. And like, when coaches coached me back then, we understood like the tougher aspect of it, and we just went along with it because they're trying to get the best out of us.
Let's get it out the way, y'all.
In this era, I couldn't coach that way. I give them a mixture of both to set a precedent to make them tougher mentally, but also let them know, no, I care about you beyond basketball as a person.
We got Kevin inside. Get him the basketball.
Fields.
What a great pass. These two guys have personality. You ought to watch them work the lobby. They sign autographs. They're a lot of fun. They're good for high school basketball.
Describe your #1 message to your student athletes.
For me, it's always like, and I take it from my story in my life, perseverance.
Fields rises up. Got it again. Ronnie Fields brings his club to within 1.
My journey has been well documented through the media and through sports of the ups and the downs. So that's a message for me to send because it's been seen. So when I'm coaching for kids that love this game and moving forward, whatever their journey may be, it's more like, hey, you're having a bad quarter. There we go. What you focus on to do next to get out of that state.
What's next for Hope Academy?
We got some great kids here. A lot of great kids that want that guidance, that go through difficult times. And to be here to do what I can for them. So when I coach, I want kids to understand if they down, just like I've been in a difficult situation in life, you can always bounce back and come out of it.
Love that bounce back. Good luck to Hope Academy and Ronnie Fields. 3A state semifinal hoops coming up after this. Brother Rice and St. Patrick ready for tip-off in about half an hour. Stick around.
IHSA, committed to keeping student athletes safe. Through educational initiatives and national partnerships, we're going the distance to develop safer protocols for our teams. Plus, we continue to improve scheduling and conditioning to reduce injuries from preseason through each state championship. 31 sports, 350,000 student athletes, and one goal, player safety. The IHSA, the future plays here.
Attention high school students. If you're tired of hearing the same old college debt story, we've got an exciting alternative for you. Join the Mid-America Carpenters Union and let your career dreams take flight. You can earn great pay, enjoy no-cost health insurance, and secure a stable retirement, all with no college debt and an elite career that's here to stay. It's time to build your future your way. Ready to carve your path to success? Contact the Mid-America Carpenters Union today to learn how you can unleash your potential.
Think spring with these hot deals at Menards, all after 11% rebate. An 8-quart bag of Schultz potting soil is just $3.99. A 40-pound bag of barbecue pellets, only $11.98. Tackle spring cleanups with a 6-pack of Brawny double roll paper towels, just $9.78. Plus, 12 packs of Shasta soda in assorted flavors are only $4.29. Hurry, these great deals won't last long. Sign up for Menards emails to get more big savings right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards.
Imagine going from the classroom to the big stage.
This territory, this place, our home, isn't just for learning, but for understanding the very power of what imagination actually means.
A place where you can know from player to coach, from the ground to the sky.
So close your eyes, envision the roar that is a spirit of thousands of salutes. Capture this moment and go forward together.
You know what it's like to watch a winning team. Now it's your turn to be a part of one. The Illinois State Police is recruiting for our next cadet classes, and you could be our MVP. Protect the public, help those in need, and make a lasting impact in your community. Our mission, your future, higher purpose, higher pay. Starting pay is at $90,000 with incredible benefits package, including a take-home squad car, tuition reimbursement, paid leave, and more. Join the team that makes a difference. Apply today at IllinoisTrooper.com. Attention building and facility managers. Did you know mechanical insulation around a building's heating and cooling system is a vital resource? Insulation protects from energy loss, physical damage, and pays for itself quickly. For more than 125 years, the contractors of Heat and Frost Insulators have helped build healthier, greener, and more efficient facilities. Hire the best. Scan the QR code for a list of contractors with the Heat and Frost Insulators Local 17 or visit us at local17insulators.com.
Well, it's time to hear from our friends at Menards. Remember, you can save big money on all your home improvement needs with Menards.
I love to be able to make something that didn't exist at the beginning of the day.
Seeing nature can be inspiring. I want to make things that can mold well with nature.
We love sitting around our kitchen table. We spend a lot of time coloring and drawing and just having fun being creative together.
A lot of creativity is emotion. If things are flowing, then you're firing on all pistons.
Being able to envision something and being able to work with your husband to create that is really exciting and empowering.
People will be delighted by just how much of the selection that there is at Menards. It's definitely a one-stop shop.
Menards has everything you need, whether you're a weekend warrior or a daily professional. I have to use products that will last.
For a lot of my pieces, I need a variety of hardwoods: red oak, hickory, maple, mahogany. I can walk out of the door with exactly what I need.
Menards is my custom shop. Whatever I draw, they can produce. They've made it easy for me to get what I need for my customers.
I like the Menards lumberyard because it's stored inside, it's stored flat. Just the way they take care of their wood is second to none.
The kind of quality that you put into your work indicates the respect you have for the customer. But what is more satisfying is when I realized we didn't just do a countertop installation, but we added to their quality of life.
It's great to be able to work every day with your business partner, your co-parent, your best friend, and then see where that takes us on this journey in life.
Everything you do matters, and if I've got a positive effect on all these things, then I believe that's a life well lived.
I love what I do, I care about what I do, and so that's magical. There's always a sense of gratification, and that never gets old.
Standing back and seeing what we've created is really the payoff of the whole process.
There's always a place in this world for things that are well built, that can be used for generations to come. It's a great feeling to know that I'm creating pieces that are incorporated in people's homes, in the spaces that they live in.
Being a maker is all about controlling your own destiny. It really, truly just feels limitless.
Brother Ice and St. Patrick coming your way. Get some dinner, relax on the couch. We have 3A state semifinal hoops right around the corner.
The IHSA, committed to keeping student-athletes safe. Through educational initiatives and national partnerships, we're going the distance to develop safer protocols for our teams. Plus, we continue to improve scheduling and conditioning to reduce injuries from preseason through each state championship. 31 sports, 350,000 student athletes, and one goal: player safety. The IHSA, the future plays here.
Attention high school students. If you're tired of hearing the same old college debt story, we've got an exciting alternative for you. Join the Mid-America Carpenters Union and let your career dreams take flight. You can earn great pay, enjoy no-cost health insurance, and secure a stable retirement, all with no college debt and an elite career that's here to stay. It's time to build your future your way. Ready to carve your path to success? Contact the Mid-America Carpenters Union today to learn how you can unleash your potential.
Think spring with these hot deals at Menards, all after 11% rebate. An 8-quart bag of Schultz potting soil is just $3.99. A 40-pound bag of barbecue pellets, only $11.98. Tackle spring cleanups with a 6-pack of Brawny double roll paper towels, just $9.78. Plus, 12 packs of Shasta soda in assorted flavors are only $4.29. Hurry, these great deals won't last long. Sign up for Menards emails to get more big savings right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards.
Imagine going from the classroom to the big stage.
This territory, this place, our home, isn't just for learning, but for understanding the very power of what imagination actually means.
A place where you can go from player to coach, from the ground to the sky.
So close your eyes, envision the roar that is a spirit of thousands of Salukis. Capture this moment and go forward together.
You know what it's like to watch a winning team. Now it's your turn to be a part of one. The Illinois State Police is recruiting for our next cadet classes, and you could be our MVP. Protect the public, help those in need, and make a lasting impact in your community. Our mission, your future, higher purpose, higher pay. Starting pay is at $90,000 with incredible benefits package, including a take-home squad car, tuition reimbursement, paid leave, and more. Join the team that makes a difference. Apply today at IllinoisTrooper.com.
Attention building and facility managers. Did you know mechanical insulation around a building's heating and cooling system is a vital resource? Insulation protects from energy loss, physical damage, and pays for itself quickly. For more than 125 years, the contractors of Heat and Frost Insulators have helped build healthier, greener, and more efficient facilities. Hire the best. Scan the QR code for a list of contractors with the Heat and Frost Insulators Local 17 or visit us at local17insulators.com.
The IHSA State Basketball Finals are brought to you in part by OSF Healthcare. To learn more about OSF's commitment to their communities, here's JT Barnhart.
OSF has been a healthcare partner in the community around Central Illinois for over 150 years. Really take pride in being a good community partner in all of the markets in which we provide healthcare and serve those locally. I think that the partnership affiliation with the high schools, getting younger kids, students, high school students, sort of exposed to healthcare, exposed to kind of taking ownership themselves of their kind of health journey throughout their life, really being kind of a pivotal point for them as far as, you know, next steps on how to manage their health and hopefully impacting them and their families in the best way. It really fits very well with our mission. OSF is a full-service health system. We have all service areas, service lines from pediatrics to neurosurgery to cardiovascular health. Heart of Mary Medical Center has a strong cardiac program. Full gamut of services from emergency room to specialty services, urgent care services throughout our 17 hospital locations around the state of Illinois. OSF has a lot of programs around the local schools, and so pediatricians in all of our markets that see patients. We do school physicals, annual exams for sports and various extracurricular activities within the schools. We also have several programs in various communities where we have physical therapists that go to sporting events as trainers. We have orthopedic surgeons, sports medicine providers that also are involved with the schools on the sidelines in a lot of cases. For families and people coming in to watch the games, watch the high school basketball tournament, our OSF On-Call Urgent Cares, we have multiple locations throughout Central Illinois. Really easy way if you're feeling ill or something goes wrong when you're traveling. Really easy way to see a provider timely, get in and out quickly, get taken care of. Want to promote that service for people who are maybe new to the area and not familiar with it, but might have a health issue. We're here to help. Yeah, for any of your medical needs, we encourage you to visit osfhealthcare.org.
All right, Brother Rice and St. Patrick ready for tip-off. Marshall Harris and Kenny McReynolds will have the call in just a few moments. We'll be right back.
IHSA, committed to keeping student-athletes safe. Through educational initiatives and national partnerships, we're going the distance to develop safer protocols for our teams. Plus, we continue to improve scheduling and conditioning to reduce injuries from preseason through each state championship. 31 sports, 350,000 student athletes, and one goal, player safety. The IHSA, the future plays here.
Attention high school students. If you're tired of hearing the same old college debt story, we've got an exciting alternative for you. Join the Mid-America Carpenters Union and let your career dreams take flight. You can earn great pay, enjoy no-cost health insurance, and secure a stable retirement, all with no college debt and an elite career that's here to stay. It's time to build your future your way. Ready to carve your path to success? Contact the Mid-America Carpenters Union today to learn how you can unleash your potential.
Think spring with these hot deals at Menards, all after 11% rebate. An 8-quart bag of Schultz potting soil is just $3.99. A 40-pound bag of barbecue pellets, only $11.98. Tackle spring cleanups with a 6-pack of Brawny double roll paper towels, just $9.78. Plus, 12 packs of Shasta soda in assorted flavors are only $4.29. Hurry, these great deals won't last long. Sign up for Menards emails to get more big savings right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards.
Imagine going from the classroom to the big stage.
This territory, this place, our home, isn't just for learning, but for understanding the very power of what imagination actually means.
A place where you can know from player to coach, from the ground to the sky.
So close your eyes, envision the roar that is a spirit of thousands of salutes. Capture this moment and go forward together.
You know what it's like to watch a winning team. Now it's your turn to be a part of one. The Illinois State Police is recruiting for our next cadet classes, and you could be our MVP. Protect the public, help those in need, and make a lasting impact in your community. Our mission, your future, higher purpose, higher pay. Starting pay is at $90,000 with incredible benefits package, including a take-home squad car, tuition reimbursement, paid leave, and more. Join the team that makes a difference. Apply today at IllinoisTrooper.com.
Attention building and facility managers. Did you know mechanical insulation around a building's heating and cooling system is a vital resource? Insulation protects from energy loss, physical damage, and pays for itself quickly. For more than 125 years, the contractors of Heat and Frost Insulators have helped build healthier, greener, and more efficient facilities. Hire the best. Scan the QR code for a list of contractors with the Heat and Frost Insulators Local 17 or visit us at local17insulators.com.
Back with you on America's Original March Madness. We have more games coming up. It's time for our 3A state semifinal session. I'm joined by Coach Mark Lindo. I'm Casey Standahar. Coach, you would know, you're a coach. There's two great coaches in this one between Mike Bailey and Conti Stamos.
Absolutely. You know, great teams have horses, but these guys are great jockeys. Two of the best coaches in the state of Illinois. Mike Bailey, 656 wins at St. Pat's. He's been to 4 Super Sectionals and not been to state. He is tonight. And then Conti Stamos, he's a long, legendary high school coach of the Division I level. He's got 3 consecutive 30-win seasons for the Crusaders. So their programs are both built on defense, built on discipline, and built on toughness. That's what they both preach. So they're going to get after each other tonight. It'll be fun.
Should be a low-scoring one. Let's get to a game preview with Kenny McReynolds and Marshall Harris. Hey, guys.
Hi, Casey. Certainly a coaching matchup that we are looking forward to. You guys talked about how great both of these coaches have been throughout their careers, and this is really about breaking through, Kenny, because Brother Rice now in the 3A state semifinals for the first time in school history, and Mike Bailey and St. Patrick, they knocked on the door, and finally being let in down here at state.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. He has over 600 wins, and you've heard me say, I think he is one of the best high school coaches in the state of Illinois, maybe I've ever seen in America. So he finally knocked that door down with Conti Stamos and Brother Rice. They're going to have a lot to say about who advances to Saturday's championship.
Contrasting styles from two different coaches. You've got the 1-3-1 defense, and then on the other hand, for Brother Rice, you've got a team that plays 99% man-to-man.
Yeah, well, it's going to be the contrasting style. Can Brother Rice figure out that 1-3-1 zone? You know it's very difficult to play against. And of course, but Rice, they're going to come out and play a difficult man-to-man defense. So it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. A lot of people here. It should be a lot of fun.
Two of the liveliest student sections you will ever see for that tip-off that's just minutes away. But first, let's go back to the studio. Casey, Mark.
Thanks, guys. I love the matching, too. You guys must have called each other. And, Coach, I want to know what's going to make the difference in this game. It's going to be really a battle.
Well, you know, Marshall talked about the 1-3-1 of St. Pat's, and that's something he just initiated about 8 years ago. He was a man-to-man guy. So can they cover the corners? Because Brother Rice has great jump shooters from those corners. That's what's vulnerable in a 1-3-1 defense. And then Brother Rice, that man-to-man defense that we just were alluding to, that is something that St. Pat's is going to have to get the ball on the interior, get the ball to the low block, and play real physical down low, get to the foul line, and hopefully for Brother Rice get St. Pat's into some foul trouble early on in this basketball game and take the bigs factor out of this game.
Coach, thanks. We got another big one coming up. The 3A state semifinal matchups coming up. It's Brother Rice and St. Patrick. Stick around. Don't go anywhere.
The IHSA, committed to keeping student-athletes safe. Through educational initiatives and national partnerships, we're going the distance to develop safer protocols for our teams. Plus, we continue to improve scheduling and conditioning to reduce injuries from preseason through each state championship. 31 sports, 350,000 student-athletes, and one goal, player safety. The IHSA, the future plays here.
You witness threats every day.
You're not going to walk away next time.
And you might feel like there's nothing you can do.
There's going to be a big fight after school. No, really?
But now, there's a place.
Look at what they posted about her.
Safe to Help Illinois.
Hey, I'm worried about Bobby. He might hurt himself.
It's available 24/7, and your info is confidential. Seek help before harm with Safe to Help Illinois.
Back with you on the 3A class matchups. And, Coach, I mean, this is going to be very exciting here. This is St. Pat's first time downstate.
It certainly is. And check this out. 4 teams are making their first appearance to the state finals. In 1A, Christ the King. In 2A, Diet. In 3A, St. Pat's that you just mentioned. In 4A, Rich Township. So that just shows you the excitement of the state tournament when different teams now can get to the finals, because each and every year when you throw the ball up in postseason, everybody's got that same dream to get to the state finals. Both these teams have made it here tonight, but 4 new teams here in Champaign this weekend, and Diet's already advanced to a title game.
Right.
So we have a good Saturday setting up. We got a couple more teams to get there. 2 3A games tonight, and then the 4A games tomorrow night, and then championship Saturday on Saturday afternoon and evening. And how about St. Pat's? They're playing on St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Wait,
you think
the luck of the Irish?
Yeah, the luck of the Irish might be with its Shamrocks, Shore and Begora.
That's right. I mean, do you think it is beginner's luck for St. Pat's? Could it be?
I think it's beginner's defense, that 1-3-1 zone that's been so stifling in their defense. You know, they run that package from their freshman, sophomore, junior, and varsity level. And what they've done with that program is every coach in that program coaches their own level. Freshman, sophomore, what have you. But then they also build into the varsity program as well. So that's how you develop a program, and at the same time, you develop a culture, and that culture is taught from little kids all the way up through summer camps and such.
I love that. Let's take a look at our games for the rest of the week. And we saw this schedule here right from just today. Hope Academy, St. Anthony, Christ the King, and Althoff. It was all Diet in that game, and Eastland was victorious as well. The Class 3A games at the bottom of your screen there. We still have Glenwood and DePaul Prep coming up after this one. It's been a day. I can't believe we made it this far.
Glenwood, they're pretty excited. It's a great athletic community, and there's no doubt. How about DePaul College Prep trying to three-peat Tom Kleinschmidt's team? And we talked about defense all day long. That might be the best defensive program in the state of Illinois, DePaul College Prep. We shall see.
We still got a bit of time before that one. Let's send it out now. For Brothers Rice and St. Pat's, it's Kenny McReynolds and Marshall Harris.
Say yes and register to be a donor.
Talk to your family. All right, thank you very much, Casey. Here in Champaign, the student sections are getting ready. The players are getting ready. St. Patrick already with a school record 28 wins this season, trying to keep their season alive against Brother Rice. Alongside the Hall of Famer, Kenny McReynolds, I'm Marshall Harris. We've already got finalists for both 1A and 2A. Tonight, we find out who's going to the 3A state championship game. Let's look at the players to watch, starting with St. Patrick and their leading scorer and their best player, E.J. Breland, who, Kenny, he's coming off a game in which he wasn't at his best, but still, he's a guy you have to pay attention to.
Well, you better pay attention to him. He did not have an E.J. Breland type of game Monday Super Sectional, but he's averaging 14 points per ball game. But what I like about him, he's a floor general. He is the leader of this St. Patrick team.
Only 6 points on 3 of 11 shooting his last time out against Mount Carmel. Meanwhile, for Brother Rice, it's Marco Gonzalez, one of the two captains, their leading scorer, and he's shooting 37.7% from beyond the arc.
Yeah, but also look at that, 52% from the field overall. When you get someone that can shoot 52%, you better give him the basketball because he can really, really score. High efficiency scorer, averaging almost 19 points per ball game.
Those are two of the players to keep an eye on. We'll have starting lineups, tip-off, and the national anthem. That's when we return here in Champaign, home of the Final Four. The IHSA 3A state semifinals start when we come back.
The IHSA State Basketball Finals are brought to you in part by OSF Healthcare, offering hospitals, clinics, urgent care, virtual care, and more. Visit osfhealthcare.org today.
Every journey starts with a dream. For many, the path to achieving that dream starts at the YMCA. From sports dreams to wellness dreams to career dreams, the Y builds confidence, nurtures talent, and helps guide next steps. From the young to the young at heart, through every stage of life, the dream starts here at the Y. Start your journey today.
Have you said yes to being an organ, tissue, and eye donor? It's a powerful decision to give life to others when you're gone. Today, we cheer for Maddie, her family, and all those who say yes to donation. You have the power to save and enhance lives. Sign up today at donatelifeillinois.org. That's donatelifeillinois.org. And say yes to being a donor.
Every year, you have a choice. One that says staying independent and family-owned means something on your farm. So plant your independence. Plant Whiffles. When you plant Whiffles hybrids, you're making a statement that independence and family-owned means something on your farm. So make your choice. Plant your independence. Plant Whiffles.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
Back here in Champaign at State Farm Arena, it's the 2025 state semifinals. Tonight's game brought to you by OSF Healthcare. St. Patrick taking on Brother Rice. Both these teams breaking through and getting to the semifinals, each one trying to advance. And there's a look at Mike Bailey, the head coach of St. Patrick. Before we tip off here at State Farm Center, it's time now for today's national anthem with the public address announcer, Orion Buckingham.
Ladies and gentlemen, before our soloist sings our national anthem, we ask that you please remember and honor the men and women of the United States Armed Forces serving throughout the world with this moment of silence. Thank you. Now we ask that you please stand and join our guest soloist, Maya Crawford from Bradley Bourbonnais Community School, in singing our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
The players and coaches will now wish each other good luck and return to their benches. The IHSA Board of Directors and member schools expect to promote good sportsmanship from all athletes, coaches, students, parents, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Do what's right. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the court for today's player introductions and starting lineups presented by OSF Healthcare, the official healthcare sponsor of the IHSA. First, the reserves for the visiting Chicago St. Patrick Shamrocks. Number 10, Nathan Nano. Number 12, Stephen Quash. Number 20, David Morales. Number 21, Alex Valdez. Number 22, Joe Costanzo. Number 23, Emilio Echeverry. Number 24, Maurice Neely. Number 33, Charlie Hall. Number 34, Omar Ayanovich. Number 35, Jimmer Zeslowski. Number 41, Casper Quella. And number 42, Dylan Moda. And now the reserves for the Chicago Brother Rice Crusaders. Number 4, Jack Walker. Number 5, Jason Booker. Number 10, Joe Nego. Number 11, John Micrut. Number 12, Zach Micrut. Number 13, Charlie Wisgerd. Number 14, Zach Grobrowski. Number 20, Aiden Henderson. Number 22, JJ Manos. Number 23, Colin Walsh. Number 24, Quinn Nolan. Number 25, Lucas Skarnaback. And number 30, Aiden Murillo. And now, the starting lineups. First, for the visiting St. Patrick Shamrocks. At guard, number 0, Anthony Favia. At guard, number 1, Cooper Kavanaugh. At point guard, number 13, EJ Breland. At forward, number 15, RJ McPartland. And at forward, number 30, Nave Hawkins. And now the starting lineup for the home team, the Brother Rice Crusaders. At forward, number 1, KJ Morris. At guard, number 2, Jack Wegas. At guard, number 3, Marcos Gonzalez. At guard, number 15, Max Justic. At forward, number 21, Caden Workman. The head coach for St. Patrick is Mike Bailey. And the head coach of Brother Rice is Conti Stamus.
Those were today's starting lineups presented by OSF Healthcare. For more on this matchup, let's go to the third member of our broadcast crew, Lauren Whitlow. Lauren?
There have only been 2 St. Patrick head coaches in the last 66 years, and Coach Mike Bailey has now been at the helm for 31. And this is Bailey's debut here in the state finals. The super sectional game has been an Achilles heel for the Shamrocks. In his 4 previous trips, Bailey and his squad lost in either overtime, double overtime, or by 1 point. That all changed Monday night with the 1-point win of their own over Mount Carmel. Bailey's goal was to get St. Patrick playing downstate on St. Patrick's Day weekend. Now it's playing on Saturday. Marshall?
All right, so the goal has been achieved on one hand in the fact that they are going to be celebrating their namesake holiday down in Champaign by still being able to play basketball. Mike Bailey, he loves the role of the underdog. Every time I talk to him, he's like, oh, you know, we're underdogs, but we're going to try to figure something out. As the ball is tipped up and controlled by St. Patrick, Breland has it across quickly now to Cooper Kavanaugh. We are underway here at State Farm Center.
You're that man-to-man defense we had talked about.
Now looking inside, and RJ McParland can't get it to go. Stopped and then controlled. That time it was Caden Workman doing the work, the junior. 6'4" out of 190 pounds, using all that weight to keep McParland off the offensive glass.
And Hawkins is at the top of that 1-3-1, but remember, if you get the ball in the corner, you get a pretty good shot.
Here's Workman now inside the other way. Overshoots it. Pulled down by Hawkins.
Boy, I like his athleticism.
A lot of length there. He was crucial in that win over Mount Carmel on Monday.
When I was scouting, what he has is what we call a Scottie Pippen type body. Long, lanky.
Here's Breland. He'll launch a 3 on the way. Too strong. Picked up by Brother Rice. The Crusaders are on the move. 3 up for Jack Wegas. He hits from there. 41.63% from beyond the arc, and you can't leave him open.
No, you can't leave him open. Good transition offense by the Crusaders. One way to beat that 1-3-1 zone, get down court first.
Here's Hawkins now into the lane. Throws one wildly up off the glass. No, Crusaders back on the move. This time they account for Wegas. No, he pulls up. That time short. On the run that time, and he is looking to go. He's got the green light all day and all night long.
He had the green light. That one was on the line. It just came up a little bit short.
So St. Patrick in the early going. 0 for 3 from the field. Here's Breland trying to get to his spot. Instead, it'll be Kavanaugh letting one fly. That's off the mark. So they've missed their first 4 shots now. Here comes Brother Rice dealing with that 1-3-1 zone. We knew that the corner was going to be a problem. And Jack Wiegis again, he's now 2 for 3 from the field, both from deep, and they are certainly targeting him.
Yeah, well, he had the green light, and he's a good shooter from the outside. And again, we talked earlier about that corner being open in the 1-3-1 zone if he gets some ball movement and some screens to open him up.
Down 6-0 already. Here's Breland trying to get the baseline jumper going. That's strong. Crusaders again on the move. They might want to account for number 2.
You may want to find him.
Wiegis gives it up, and now he gets it back, NBA range, but he decides to keep the ball moving. Dealing with the 1-3-1. It's the long skip pass to the corner. Back out, and a travel call is going to go against the Crusaders. That's the first turnover against Brother Rice. And checking out Mike Bailey, his 31st season as head coach. Hard to believe with a record that good, 300 games over 500. He's never been to this level.
Yeah, that's amazing. But he's here now, and he's happy.
He's got 3 substitutions ready to check in at the table. St. Patrick trying to get some offense going. Still scoreless here in the early minutes of the first half.
Yeah, and those substitutions are going to be offensive substitutions.
Now looking to create some space is Anthony Favia. He was crucial the other night. And now foul down low as McParland gets hit by Cade Workman. That'll be his first, team's first as well. And taking a look at Conte Stamas, and he's certainly gotten the job done in just 3 years, has Brother Rice to levels they've never gotten to.
Yeah, 91-14. That's a really, really impressive.
3 straight 30-win seasons, and now a chance to go to the state championship if they can find a way to win tonight.
And remember, they're playing in the very difficult Chicago Catholic League.
Now shot on the way, and finally on the board of the Shamrocks, Anthony Favia fires from the corner. It's a 6-3 game.
I think that will probably calm Shamrocks down now. You're on the scoreboard. You can relax. It's their first trip here. And I thought some of the other shots were flat. They looked a little nervous.
Here's Workman trying to pass from inside the post. Gets it outside. Max Justic. Long shot on that one. Air ball. Back the other way quickly is Favia. Trying to get to the lane, but a foul's going to be called. I think that one's going to go against Max Justic.
Well, when you brought in the 3 substitutions, they decided now we're going to try to run. Make this a fast-paced game.
It is against Justic. That's his first and the team's second. So now, one of the newly checked-in players, Nathan Nano, and that was tipped away, recovered, and now they're going to say over and back. Now, did he have possession?
They're going to talk it over?
No, it's a turnover.
Turnover.
But it looked like Omar Adjanovic didn't have possession.
Yeah, the official said he did.
So it was close. It's an over and back. Early going time to overcome mistakes. 6'3" Brother Rice trying to add to it. All 6 points coming from long-range shooting of Jack Wiegis.
Swing the ball.
Here's Marco Gonzalez. He's yet to shoot in this game. Paying attention to him. Now, that's going to be a travel. Travel is going to go against Max Justic as he puts it on the floor. Early going here in the first quarter. Right now, it's Brother Rice with a 6-3 lead over St. Patrick.
The IHSA Basketball State Finals are brought to you in part by Menards. Save big money on all your home improvement needs. And by SIU Carbondale. Imagine the possibilities.
Give your home a glow up with an 11% rebate on Patriot Lighting. Now at Menards. We're your one-stop shop for your outdoor lighting needs. From landscape and string lights to decorative wall and motion lights. Find your style with all decorative motion lights on sale. Plus an 11% rebate. Like the Reese for $24.99 after rebate. Or enhance your home security with the Shakir Motion Sensing Outdoor Wall Light for $19.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Imagine going from the classroom to the big stage.
This territory, this place, our home isn't just for learning, but for understanding the very power of what imagination actually means.
A place where you can go from player to coach, from the ground to the sky.
So close your eyes, envision the roar that is a spirit of thousands of salutes. Capture this moment and go forward together.
This will be just the second state final appearance ever for Brother Rice, and it's going to be the first trophy that the Crusaders will ever be able to take home. They made it here in 2004, 2005, but at that point, it was a two-class system, so they didn't earn trophies. That changed in the 07-08 year when it became a four-class system. You might remember back on that 2005 team, Bobby Frazier was a star, went on to play at UNC, then coached back at Brother Rice for 6 seasons. So no matter the result of this game, Crusaders are making some school history today. Marshall?
Thank you, Lauren. Looking to make more school history by advancing to the state championship game. Here in the early going, Brother Rice up 6-3. Not great shooting for either team. 1 of 6 from the field to St. Patrick. 2 of 5 is Brother Rice so far. 5 shots, 4 have been threes for Brother Rice. 2 of 4 from distance. So here, E.J. Breland trying to get untracked here after a rough night on Monday in the win, and that will help get done.
Boy, I love the way he handles the basketball. He can create his own shot.
So now back to a 1-point lead. Crusaders were out of the gate quickly with the 2 Jack Wigas threes. Now trying to attack this 1-3-1 defense by going corner to corner.
Well, the corner was open. There it is.
Wigas from the corner again, that time in and out. McParland pulls it down. Here comes St. Patrick the other way. Breland will take a long 3. That's off the mark. Offensive rebound, however. So Maurice Neely gets it. Now working in the baseline, stuck there, will kick it back out, and they'll reset.
Yeah, here's the man you want to reset is Breland. You want him to have the basketball. He's the floor general here. Let him decide what they're going to do.
He's 1 for 4 from the field. His teammates, same percentage, and they're going to call a travel. Another turnover, their second of the game. Take a look at the keys to the game, brought to you by Southern Illinois University Carbondale. Imagine the possibilities. For St. Patrick, it's controlling the glass out of that 1-3-1 defense.
Exactly, that's what they always want to do.
And Brother Rice, they just want to keep up the D. That's the goal here.
Yeah, you don't want to let St. Patrick get started, especially Breland, because he can score in bunches. So you want to keep him down like Monday night when he only had 6 points.
So far today, 1 for 4, 0 for 2 from deep. He's got a turnover. He's 1 for 4. The rest of the team, without him, 1 for 4. So at least they're consistent.
Yeah, very consistent.
Now working again, inside out. It's Wigas on the wing, back up. Marcos Gonzalez.
Nice pass.
Loses it down low. Stolen, taken away. Breland on the move. Doesn't have numbers, but let's see if he kicks it out. He does. It's Cooper Kavanaugh in the corner. That's long. Crusaders back the other way quickly. Here's Gonzalez.
You have to stop the basketball.
Probably not the way they wanted to stop with
right.
a foul.
Yeah, and especially the touch foul.
That's going to go against McParland, his first. That's the team's first foul as well. Shot on the way short this time from Wigas. He's gone cold since hitting those first 2 threes.
Yeah, and you know you boxed out well when the ball hits the floor and you can just pick it up like the Shamrocks did there. But they have to get something going offensively, and this is the guy that has to get it going.
Breland unable to hit there. Crusaders back the other way. Wigas across half court ahead to Gonzalez. He's yet to score. Again, Gonzalez, their leading scorer. He had 20 points in the super sectional win over Peoria. There he launched the 3, and well, he must have heard me talking.
Right, he heard you. He had the 20 points. He wanted to get his first 3-point shot off. And again, you know he's a good shooter. This is a good shooting team. You have to rotate your defense. You have to get out. You have to close out and challenge every shot.
So far, Brother Rice counting in threes. They've got 3 threes. That's all they're scoring. Up 9-5 as St. Patrick trying to find a way to get some consistent scoring here in the early going. One thing about E.J. Breland, he is a playmaker. He's got unlimited range, but also he can make a play inside. And that time, LeVay Hawkins leans in and gets 2.
Well, I like him. I mean, I like his length. I like his athleticism. He was down on the block, got down real low, got great position.
So a 2-point game under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Crusaders have led throughout. Quick pass down low, but unable to get up to get it was K.J. Morris, and that's their 4th turnover for the Crusaders.
Well, it was a great plan. I mean, it just didn't execute it because the ball was going so fast. He rifled it out, but Morris cut to the baseline. He was wide open, but the ball was just like shot out of a gun. Just the way it went, he just couldn't handle it.
John Micra checks in for Brother Rice. So let's see how St. Patrick wants to play it here with under 45 seconds to play here in the first quarter. They're down by 2. They've trailed throughout. Here's Breland. He's working against Micra. Looking to pull back. Now swings it to Hawkins. They'll take their time. Fabio will get back to Hawkins, who's content to let some more time run off. I think they're going to settle for one final shot here in the first quarter.
Yeah, with 20 seconds to go now, you might as well get into it at about 10.
Fabio working against Gonzalez. Gives it up to Kavanaugh. He's got Weegus on him. 10 seconds here in the first quarter. Kavanaugh now to Breland. Breland's going to have to make something happen. Trying to get to his spot. Gets it over to Fabio. His shot air belong. And that's the way the first quarter ends. Brother Rice holding on to a 2-point lead. 9-7. 1 quarter down. 3 to play here at the 3A state semifinals.
At Ashley, we're celebrating 80 years of innovation, style, and value. Discover our selection of doorbusters, $5.99 and under. And with our price match guarantee, you know you're getting the best deal. Don't miss our anniversary sale going on now, only at...
On behalf of our 12,000 members, I want to congratulate all the athletes in today's competition. I am Don Finn, the business manager of IBEW Local 134, representing the unionized electricians of Chicago and Cook County. Local 134 offers you more than just a job. It offers you a career. Our future is brighter than ever. From building solar fields to constructing data centers to shaping Chicago's skyline. Join the most diverse workforce in the building trades. Building careers, building the future. IBEW Local 134.
Tomorrow, I'll be making a difference in the classroom. Tonight, I'll be making memories with the dance team.
I'm expressing myself with my poetry and with my hands.
I'm providing for my patients and for my community.
At NIU, you'll go places as unique as you, with the resources and support to get you there. Join us and start writing your story today.
Tired of the same old routine? Ready for a career that's always changing? In the roofing trades, every day is a new adventure. Learn a skilled trade, earn competitive wages, enjoy great benefits and solid opportunities for career advancement. With starting wages and benefits above $50 per hour, you can earn while you learn. So, are you ready to climb to new heights? Learn and join the roofing trades today.
At Ashley, we're celebrating our 80th anniversary with special offers just for you. Buy more, save more with up to $1,800 off. Or get our hottest designer styles and pay over time with 0% interest for 80 months. Only at Ashley.
Started the second quarter here at the State Farm Center in Champaign. And it's a 9-7 lead for Brother Rice. Let's show you how these two teams got here. They could have played a lot closer to home. I'll just start with that. St. Patrick making the jaunt down from Chicago to here. The road to Champaign brought to you by Illinois State Police Integrity Service Pride. And if you want to take the track to Champaign for Brother Rice, back to Chicago and back straight down.
Back straight down.
Again, the road to Champaign brought to you by Illinois State Police Integrity Service Pride. They could have played this one at the United Center. They could have played at any of the local college gymnasiums. UIC, where we were on Monday night. And that's certainly where St. Patrick will remember fondly for years to come, as that was the site of their first ever super sectional win to get to the 3A state semifinals. Now off the cut and away from the basket, a foul is going to be called.
Boy, great cut away from the basket, just so having a little bit of contact, but that's the way you're going to beat that 1-3-1 zone. Movement, attack it, get some back screens, and again, the corners have been open.
First personal foul on Cooper Kavanaugh, first for the Shamrocks here in the second quarter. Now nice pass inside on the cutter, but unable to finish that time was K.J. Morris. Now on the run. Kavanaugh leaves it for Nano. Tried to get inside, broken up. Sack third turnover of the game on one end, trying to get inside to get the three-point play possibility. Instead, Marcos Gonzalez will head to the line and shoot free throws.
And Gonzalez didn't have numbers. He was 1-on-2, but he went straight to the basket. And again, nobody stopped him or the ball, so he goes right to the basket with his speed and quickness.
So here's Gonzalez. He's got one of the 3 threes, which have been all the scoring. This is the first free throw of the game for either team, and Gonzalez gets the Crusaders into double digits.
Yeah, the Crusaders are shooting 3 out of 9 from the field. Shamrocks just 3 out of 12.
One of the differences in this game so far, the reason it was only a 2-point game after the first quarter is because of the points off turnovers. Advantage St. Patrick 5-0. Both those free throws go down though, so now it's a 4-point lead for Brother Rice. St. Patrick looking to get something inside with R.J. McParland. Working inside out. Fabia being checked tightly by Gonzalez. Tries to get a screen from McParland, but that's an illegal screen.
Illegal screen, yep.
Feet set.
Didn't have his feet set. He was trying to do the pick and roll, but he was moving when he set the screen. And it's not a smart thing to do when the official is standing right in front of you.
That's a big foul because that's the second on R.J. McParland.
Right there, see, he's moving right there, and he put the elbow out, and he's moving. And that is a big foul.
So looking more like a football player on that particular possession, which can't do that. Now Cutter, Gonzalez, the fadeaway, gets it inside. Here's Workman trying to go to work. Gets blocked, but also a foul is going to be called down low. Cade Workman got it on the block, had position, and a double team came.
And I think it's going to be Hawkins.
That is going to be on Neve Hawkins.
Number 30, Neve Hawkins, his first.
That's Hawkins first, and the team's fourth already, less than a minute into the second quarter. So for the rest of the quarter, the Crusaders will be shooting free throws.
Yeah, this could be a parade to the free throw line.
Already with a 12-7 lead, Cade Workman at the line trying to make it a 6-point lead. On the way, gets the shooter's touch. Now St. Patrick with some work to do. Down by 6, tied for the largest lead of the game when Brother Rice got out to a 6-0 start.
I still think this is the guy that has to get it going.
Breland trying to go inside. He ran out of room and he traveled.
Yep. He tried to stop, but that back foot, he moved it as he was trying to stop.
Each team now with 4 turnovers in this game.
Well, we knew, I said Breland had to get things going. He was the one to get things going, but sometimes you don't want to do too much by yourself. Get others involved.
For Breland, that's his second turnover. He's got half the turnovers, just 1 of 5 from the field so far. Now Wegas, they're aware of him after those 2 threes out of the gate. Now Crusaders can take their time finding the shot that they want, up by 6, and knowing that if they go inside and maybe on a drive, Gonzalez goes inside, tries to throw it inside. Again, I don't know who that was for.
What he did, everybody thought that he was going to shoot because he went up to shoot the basket. Looked like he was going to shoot the ball, but he made a pass. I don't know who he was passing to, but everybody thought on his team he was going to shoot the ball. And that, again, is why coaches tell you never leave your feet to pass the ball.
You didn't know who was passing to. I don't think his teammates knew either. They were looking for an offensive rebound.
Exactly, because he went up.
Now being dogged on defense. Max Justin putting in the work. Back out to...
Look at Hawkins, wide open.
Long 3 on the way and good for Cooper Kavanaugh, much needed.
Yeah, I mean, Hawkins open, but Kavanaugh said he was open as well and buried the 3, which is what St. Pat really needed at that time.
St. Pat's was 1 of 7 from 3 before that big make. Now, we just thought about it. Going inside with his Justic, he'll kick it back out. Gonzalez leaves it for Workman. He leaves it up and just off the mark for Morris.
Great ball movement.
Here's Kavanaugh again. He thought about it. Back out to Breland. Breland almost traveled. Breland trying to force the issue. Going strong to the paint. Left hand, no. It's Neve Hawkins with the follow.
And Hawkins, nobody was near him. He went right to the board. Now, they'll say that was a planned play. They'll say that was a pass off the board.
So now we're looking at Brother Rice seeing their 6-point lead now down to just 1. Justic inside. Morris going up. Hits the bottom of the backboard, but Cade Workman has his back inside.
Yeah, Workman in the right place at the right time. Again, going to the offensive glass.
Lead back up to 3. So both these teams working the offensive glass. They now each have a second chance basket in this game. Here's Anthony Favia looking to put it on the ground. Goes up strong, uses the left, comes up short. Workman with the rebound.
Nothing but white jerseys on the defensive end.
Here's Gonzalez, the floater. Euro stepping his way into the lane.
Boy, he's so good.
He's got 7 of the 17 for Brother Rice.
And what I liked about Brother Rice that time on offense, they really got down in transition. They did not give the Shamrocks a chance to set up that 1-3-1 zone.
Here's Cooper Cavanaugh giving it up. Nealer trying to do some work. Spins by his man. Now back out. Cavanaugh's got a wide open look. It's too strong. Offensive rebound inside and fouled. Will they give him shots? Anthony Favia off the offensive rebound. Yes, they will.
It's going to be a shooting foul.
Let's talk about what we just saw. By the way, Crusaders on the move. Marco Gonzalez, nice step through there.
Nice step through, nice little floater. But I like the way they came down in transition, though. They didn't want to stop. They came down in transition.
That foul on K.J. Morris, his first, also the first team foul for Brother Rice. Meanwhile, on the other end, St. Patrick, the Shamrocks have committed 4 team fouls already, so that was in the first minute. Good news is for St. Patrick, they have not committed a foul since.
Right. Bad news is the next one, the rest of the half.
So 2 free throws knocked down that time by Anthony Favia. Favia with 4 points here in the early going. He leads the scoring for St. Patrick along with Neve Hawkins. Marcos Gonzalez, the leader in the game. Kick ball right there. I would say that resets the shot clock, but you know, there is no shot clock here at the IHSA. We will break for a timeout. 17-14, Brother Rice up in this 3A state semifinal.
Celebrate Ashley's 80th anniversary with a new mattress. For a limited time, save up to 70% on name brand closeout mattresses. Or get a king mattress for the price of a queen on qualifying purchases. For better sleep and savings, shop Ashley's anniversary sale.
Tired of the same old routine? Ready for a career that's always changing? In the roofing trades, every day is a new adventure. Learn a skilled trade, earn competitive wages, enjoy great benefits and solid opportunities for career advancement. With starting wages and benefits above $50 per hour, you can earn while you learn. So, are you ready to climb to new heights? Earn and join the roofing trades today.
At Ashley, we're celebrating 80 years of innovation, style, and value. Discover our selection of doorbusters, $5.99 and under. And with our price match guarantee, you know you're getting the best deal. Don't miss our anniversary sale going on now, only at Ashley.
Brother Rice notoriously has one of the best student sections in the entire IHSA. They call them the Crusader Crazies. Right now I'm with Connor Stack, Student Council President. Connor, Coach Stamos has called you guys their 6th man. What makes you the best student section in the state?
I mean, even though we're a small school, we're just so close. You see, we're 2 hours away from Chicago, and we're all the way up there. We're just five fan buses. It's just crazy. The love we have is absurd.
All right, Connor, let's get these guys going.
Let's go!
Certainly on a crusade. Thank you, Lauren. And the interesting thing about that student section is it's full down low, but also up top.
Up top.
It flows straight back, and you'll see more of those Crusader crazies, if you will. And matching that same energy would be St. Patrick. We saw that student section in action Monday night at the Super Sectional on the campus of UIC, and they have traveled also from Chicago. Now inside, Workman, back out, Justic on the move. It'll be the corner 3 for Gonzalez, short. Breland's got the rebound, looking to push, but right there is K.J. Morris to slow down what could have been a fast break.
Yeah, because Breland was ready to take off.
Unable to do so. Here's Nealer. 17-14, Brother Rice has been in command throughout. Up by 3 right now. With the fadeaway on the baseline, that's short. Picked up by Justic, he's running with it. Up ahead to Gonzalez. Gonzalez up off the glass and in as he beats Cooper Cavanaugh to the bucket.
Yeah, Gonzalez just flying down the left side of the court to get the nice, easy layup. And again, you don't want to face a 1-3-1. Beat him down court. Don't let him set up.
Brother Rice up by 5. St. Patrick needing an answer. It's been Fabia and Hawkins so far who have led the charge. Off glass there, and it's another bucket this time. Cooper Cavanaugh. He's got 5 now.
Yeah, Cavanaugh was able to get to the glass, had a little room on the baseline, nice little floater. Okay, here's their 1-3-1, see if they get the ball movement.
And now inside, Cade Workman answering. No whistle. LeVay Hawkins was there for the rejection and also to pull down the rebound.
That was a great seal, though, by Workman.
Workman's been able to get position pretty easily on the offensive end. Here's St. Patrick.
Well, they're setting the screen, but you're not using them.
And now up off the glass, wild shot that time by Cavanaugh. Crusaders up ahead, looking for Morris. He lays it up and in, and gets the whistle, the bucket, the bump, and a chance at a 3-point play.
If Hawkins, if you're going to follow a guy shooting a layup, you cannot let him get the ball. He's going to try to get a layup, grab him, hit the ball. You just can't. Here it is again. Now see, you got to tie him up. You just can't bump him with your body like that. Tie him up so he cannot get the shot off. That's his second foul.
It's a big foul against St. Patrick because now you've got their 2 biggest players, R.J. McParland and LeVay Hawkins, each with 2 fouls here with 2:18 to play in the first half. So look at the fast break points.
Wow.
Brother Rice has been off to the races against St. Patrick. They've been able to push it. St. Patrick has attempted to do the same, but unable to get out in the open court.
Exactly. Well, you see the young lady behind the St. Patrick's bench there in the green? That is Kelly Bailey. That is the daughter of St. Patrick's coach Mike Bailey. So she's keeping the scorebook tonight for her dad. Okay. But she is the official scorer for the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls have a game tonight. They had one Monday. So she had to get permission from the NBA to skip 2 NBA games to be here to keep the scorebook for her dad. She's also the official scorer for the DePaul Lady and Men's Blue Demons when she's not at the United Center keeping score for the Chicago Bulls. That's what I call daddy-daughter love. Dad, I'm going to skip that paycheck and come keep the book for you.
Well, moments like this, priceless for her, certainly. Brother Rice now back with the ball and a 5-point lead. Crusaders looking to get work on the outside. That time denied, and a jump ball is going to be called. Possession arrow in favor of St. Patrick.
Jump ball, possession, Shamrocks.
Being an official scorer of the NBA game is probably the most important position in the building.
I would say so, since whatever you say is
goes.
Yeah, goes.
If she says you have 6 fouls, you're out. You may say you have 5. If you don't check in with her, you cannot go in.
Yeah, the NBA can make corrections if the official scorer makes a mistake, but what's done is done for that night.
Exactly.
Here's Breland trying to force his way into the paint. Cut off by Morris. Back out to Cavanaugh. Being dogged now by Gonzalez. Minute 46 and counting here in the first half. St. Patrick trailed throughout. They're down by 5 right now. Mike Bailey's team trying to advance to its first ever state championship game. Here's Neely putting on the floor, trying to spin into the lane. Bogdanovic lays one off the glass and good. We saw him on Monday night.
Yes.
Omar Bogdanovic come in, get quick buckets in his time on the court, and that really paid off in the win over Mount Carmel. He's doing the same here, efficient. Morris lost on the way up, able to gather it back and put it up and get the bucket.
Yeah, see, when you lose the basketball like that, somebody from defense has to get there. He had the ball in his hand, dropped it. Nobody was there to guard him. He just picked it up and laid it in.
Here's Breland into the paint, gets it back out, now swung over. Bogdanovic thought about it instead. Neely on the baseline, cut off by Gonzalez, loses it. Cade Workman, and now they're going to say an over and back.
That's over and back.
It was tipped away, but he got possession before he crossed half court and into the backcourt. So that's another turnover. Number 5 that time for St. Patrick.
He loses it, but he has possession and over and back.
So St. Patrick struggling here, 46.9 seconds remaining. We saw Brother Rice content to run off some time at the end of the first quarter. Let's see how they approach the end of the half here, up by 5 over the Shamrocks. Gonzalez, strong first half from him. 9 points on 3 of 4 shooting.
A wide open, you have to take that.
Justic can't hit from three. R.J. Morris came down with it, and he'll head to the free throw line to shoot two.
You talk about boxing out your man. He did a wonderful job of boxing out.
That one's going to go against Ayanovic.
Shamrocks number 34, Omar Ayanovic.
You have to give Morris a lot of credit. He did a wonderful job of boxing him out.
KJ Morris
get that offensive board.
KJ Morris averages 8 points a game, 3.9 rebounds a game. That was a big one on the offensive end. Can't hit the free throw, however.
That's 14 rebounds for Brother Rice.
Subbing in for the Shamrocks
got a slight advantage, 14-12 on the glass. Meanwhile, turnovers, both teams having some issues. Brother Rice has turned it over 6 times. St. Patrick has turned it over 5 times. Morris' second free throw. The forward was a senior. Front rims it. Loose ball, picked up, finally controlled by Favia and St. Patrick. 5-point game. Will the Shamrocks hold for a final shot?
Looks like they will.
Now getting into Kavanaugh's hands. Kavanaugh being chased by Jack Wegas. Spins away from him.
Good defense.
And now Breland's going to have it with under 10 seconds of play in the first half. Breland being dogged by Morris. Gets a screen from McParland. Going up strong. Blocked out of bounds by Cade Workman with 3.2 ticks left on the clock.
What a job by Workman. He was beating off the dribble and just reaches from behind. But watch, no foul, no contact. Great defense.
Met the ball at the point of release that time. 3.2 seconds left. It'll be Favia on the inbound. They'll have to throw it back to Maurice Neely. Almost fouled. Instead, time running out. Thrown up at the buzzer and knocking it down is Cooper Kavanaugh. A big three to cut the lead to 2 at the break. Cooper Kavanaugh, 8 points to lead the Shamrocks in the first half.
That's a huge bucket because now you think the Shamrocks will have the momentum going into the third quarter. Here it is again. Does he beat the clock? Oh, yeah, with ease. Right there, nothing but net. Coming around top of the key was the curl from a three-point range. Nothing but net. That is a big basket for the Shamrocks.
Let's go to Lauren Withrow. She's standing by with Brother Rice head coach Conti Stamus.
Coach, you knew you were going to have to find a way to get through this St. Pat's defense, which is so tough. You've been successful so far. What's creating your offensive success?
I think we're looking inside. I think we're getting the ball inside. I think we should go inside more. We got to finish, though, inside. I was pretty happy with our defense until the last shot. So for the most of the half, I think we've been defending pretty well. We just got to do a little bit better offensively, be more efficient offensively, and still lock down on defense.
What more will you ask from your leaders at the half?
Just to kind of be poised and calm the rest of our team down in this big environment that we have tonight.
Thanks, Coach.
Sure, welcome.
Thank you so much, Lauren. Our score at the half, Brother Rice up by 2, 23-21 on St. Patrick after the break. Casey Standahar, Mark Lindo in the studio breaking down the first half.
This is the run my own business dream. This is the colleges paid for dream. This is the retire early dream. This is Busey, where your dreams and possibilities become moments through trusted guidance and expertise, through lifelong relationships. Because we're here to help you achieve the life you've always envisioned.
Every journey starts with a dream. For many, the path to achieving that dream starts at the YMCA. From sports dreams to wellness dreams to career dreams, the Y builds confidence, nurtures talent, and helps guide next steps. From the young to the young at heart, through every stage of life, the dream starts here at the Y. Start your journey today.
Attention high school students. If you're tired of hearing the same old college debt story, we've got an exciting alternative for you. Join the Mid-America Carpenters Union and let your career dreams take flight. You can earn great pay, enjoy no-cost health insurance, and secure a stable retirement, all with no college debt and an elite career that's here to stay. It's time to build your future your way. Ready to carve your path to success? Contact the Mid-America Carpenters Union today to learn how you can unleash your potential.
The IHSA, committed to keeping student-athletes safe. Through educational initiatives and national partnerships, we're going the distance to develop safer protocols for our teams. Plus, we continue to improve scheduling and conditioning to reduce injuries from preseason through each state championship. 31 sports, 350,000 student-athletes, and one goal, player safety. The IHSA, the future plays here.
America's original March Madness rolls on, and thanks for joining us in the Chicago studio alongside my partner, Mark Lindo. I'm Casey Standahar. Coach, Brother Rice up 2 in this game, but St. Pat's on their tail. What are you seeing from them?
Well, I tell you what, this game's been more of a grind for both teams than I thought it would be, because both these teams do indeed lock down and get down and dirty defensively, but both teams have been so efficient on offensive all year, and neither team has been able to get in any kind of rhythm and tempo in this game as of yet.
The score really close. Let's take a look at the highlights and see how we got here. In the first quarter, it was E.J. Breland looking for his shot. He's going to go up for the jumper.
Sweet little jump shot there, nothing but net. He averages 14, only has 2 in the first half. They got to get him going.
Yeah, in the second, Brother Rice in transition. It's Max Justice finding Marcus Gonzalez.
He's their catalyst, their best player. Nice little sidestep there, scored up in the air.
Late in the second quarter, Justice again, long pass to K.J. Morris.
Morris runs the floor, plays through contact, and finishes under contact. 7-0 fast break points right now for Brother Rice. That's how they've gotten some easy run-out hoops.
Yeah, to get Breland more points, you mentioned he only had 2. What do you think the message is at halftime for St. Pat's?
Well, he only had 2 tonight in the first half. Only had 3 in the super sectional. He averages 14. So what Mike Bailey's got to do, I would think, is have some emphasis to maybe get a set play or 2, get him off a screen, a double screen, and they have to get him to run out in transition as well. But he has to get going. When you're one of the premier scorers, you have to have a better second half than you did the first half if his team's going to put some points on the board, because it's pretty ugly 23-21 right now as far as offensive efficiency for either team.
Yeah, this one's going to be good. We have more halftime coming up. Don't go anywhere. 3A state semifinal is just around the corner.
The IHSA Basketball State Finals are brought to you locally in part by Ashley. Style begins at home. IBEW Local 134. Building careers, building the future. Northern Illinois University, where your future is our focus. Visit niu.edu. And by Chicagoland Roofing Council. Chicagoland's best value, best roofs all year long.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Hey, there he is. Let's do this.
Hey, you ready? Yeah.
You're up, guys. All right.
Right now, you can get a great lease on a new Toyota, like a new 2025 Camry for $329 a month, or lease a new Prius for $289 a month.
Go from dreaming it to driving it today.
Yeah.
Come on.
Toyota, let's go places.
Tired of the runaround when selling your house?
We're Express Property Solutions, and for over 15 years, we've helped families just like yours.
We're cash home buyers, and we make it doggone easy.
No stress, no pressure, and we can help you out of any situation.
We buy houses as is and in any condition all over the area.
Whether it looks like one sick puppy or it's a diamond in the rough, we'll buy it. So if you're ready to fetch a good deal,
call us today for a free doggone good cash offer.
Call 312-766-SOLD.
Back with you now, this Thursday semifinal schedule. It's been quite the day, Mark Lindo. We had 1A, 2A. We're now in the 3A. We have halftime between St. Patrick and Brother Rice right now. And then it's Glenwood and DePaul Prep in our evening game. What do you expect from that one?
Hey, the fun's not done. We got a good one there. Now, Glenwood, they won on a last-second layup to advance from the Super Sectional to the finals. They only scored in that ball game 41 points. If they think 41 was 43 points won, 43-41. But I tell you what, DePaul maybe the best defensive team in the entire state. They give up just 28 against Kalen. We will see DePaul College Prep really try to lock down on Glenwood scores tonight.
Yeah, Glenwood has a big, tough test. Tom Kleinschmidt and DePaul College Prep been there before. Marcus Gonzalez with the buckets. He has 9 for Brother Rice. Coming up big. We'll be back.
You know what it's like to watch a winning team. Now it's your turn to be a part of one. The Illinois State Police is recruiting for our next cadet classes, and you could be our MVP. Protect the public, help those in need, and make a lasting impact in your community. Our mission, your future, higher purpose, higher pay. Starting pay is at $90,000 with incredible benefits package, including a take-home squad car, tuition reimbursement, paid leave, and more. Join the team that makes a difference. Apply today at IllinoisTrooper.com.
Attention building and facility managers. Did you know mechanical insulation around a building's heating and cooling system is a vital resource? Insulation protects from energy loss, physical damage, and pays for itself quickly. For more than 125 years, the contractors of Heat and Frost Insulators have helped build healthier, greener, and more efficient facilities. Hire the best. Scan the QR code for a list of contractors with the Heat and Frost Insulators Local 17 or visit us at local17insulators.com.
Imagine going from the classroom to the big stage.
This territory, this place, our home, isn't just for learning, but for understanding the very power of what imagination actually means.
A place where you can go from player to coach, from the ground to the sky.
So close your eyes, envision the roar that is a spirit of thousands of Salukis. Capture this moment and go forward together.
Complete your home updates with an 11% rebate at Menards. Clearview Cabinetry offers features like soft closed doors and drawers and cabinet accessories to match your unique style. Get these sage green Homestead kitchen cabinets for $39.99 after rebate. You need reliable appliances to help you conquer the day. Check out our top appliance brands including KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, and Criterion. Save over $800 on this front-load laundry pair after sale price and 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Halftime stats are brought to you by Menards and Coach Lindo. Pretty clean game here. What do you see?
Very clean. Both teams taking good care of the basketball. Neither team's been able to get it going from a jump shooting or layup, and everything's been contested by the defense. But check it out. Brother Rice is 7-0 lead in fast break points. That's not up on the screen, but that is a difference in the game. St. Patrick's got to get back in transition defense.
And it's been St. Pat's Cooper Kavanaugh with a 3 to end the half. The Mount Carmel transfer making his presence known. We'll be back.
The IHSA, committed to keeping student-athletes safe. Through educational initiatives and national partnerships, we're going the distance to develop safer protocols for our teams. Plus, we continue to improve scheduling and conditioning to reduce injuries from preseason through each state championship. 31 sports, 350,000 student-athletes, and one goal, player safety. The IHSA, the future plays here.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
Want a great career? Join the Carpenters Union and be part of the next generation building our communities. With the Carpenters Union Career Connections program, high school students get a head start on the industry's leading curriculum. Learn the latest in construction technology and the many skilled crafts the Carpenters Union represents. Plus, earn as you learn. Receive a nice paycheck, health insurance benefits, and best of all, no college debt. Ask your school district to participate in the Career Connections program and get started on your future.
Halftime here at the State Farm Center. Brother Rice up 23-21 on St. Patrick here at the 3A State semifinals. Today's game brought to you by OSF Healthcare. Time now to go to Lauren Withrow, who's with head coach Mike Bailey of St. Patrick. Lauren?
Coach, statistically, this game is very evenly matched. What's the number one thing you need to do to separate yourself?
You know what? We got to understand basketball is not about basketball. It's about how we interact with one another. That's the biggest thing right now, okay? I always say the game has nothing to do with the X's and O's. Let's stick together and play little hoops. Got it, Lord?
Cooper Kavanaugh drained a huge three before the half. What'd that do for your team's demeanor?
Well, for our team, it did a lot. It did more for me, I'll tell you that, okay? Great shot from a great player.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Lauren.
All right, so Lauren Withrow with a fired-up Mike Bailey. His team down just 2 at the half. That's despite E.J. Breland only scoring once on 7 field goal attempts.
Yeah, I think he should be very happy because EJ has not had an EJ type of game to be down only by 2, but he wants to play ball.
All right, so we're looking at the second half, and you saw the fact that Brother Rice was able to stay in front for most of the first half thanks to Marco Gonzalez. He's the leading scorer, showing you why with 9 first-half points.
Yeah, he does it from the outside. Here he goes on the inside for the nice, easy floater, and here he goes for the nice, easy layup. Doing it from the inside and the outside.
Meanwhile, for St. Patrick, it was Cooper Kavanaugh who was able to keep St. Patrick close when their leading scorer was having a rough first half.
Yeah, that first shot you saw, man, they had a hand down. He put the shot up, and here he is again off the curl and the three-pointer to end the first half.
Way to end the first half with a bang. Mike Bailey's fired up. I'm sure the players for both of these teams fired up as well. A 2-point game to start the third quarter. We'll see if it stays tight for the rest of this one. Again, a spot in the state championship game on the line between the Shamrocks and the Crusaders. Brother Rice will have it to start the third quarter.
Well, Coach Bailey reminded me of one of Ray Meyer's halftime speeches when we were down.
Now looking to work inside. Marco Gonzalez gets blocked by Neve Hawkins. And now going up, strong with it, waving it off. And it's going to be a foul on the floor before E.J. Breland took off inside the lane.
Yeah, and he did take off, and he hit on the other side of the court. He gets the basketball. He just takes off right down the middle. He was going to the basket. He knows he needs to get it rolling.
Marcos Gonzalez's first personal team's first here in the third quarter. Coming off the curl, looking for Breland. He's not there, running out of time, and it's a 5-second call.
5 seconds.
Boy, that is a tough call at the beginning of a half, and Mike Bailey cannot be happy about what he's seeing after he gave his impassioned plea with his team.
Yeah.
Played better here in the second half. A chance to tie or take the lead, but instead it's a turnover.
Let's see if they can go inside again against that 1-3-1. Of course, they've had a lot of success getting inside, and the corners have been open.
Here's Max Justic getting there across. Wegas. He got up to a hot start, but hasn't scored since those opening threes in the first quarter. Wegas will fire another one up. That one is short. Hawkins comes down with it.
Here comes Breland.
So Breland now working against the man-to-man defense of Marcos Gonzalez. Best player for Brother Rice. Now goes towards a double team. Cade Workman had come over to help. R.J. McParland, who had to sit a lot of the second quarter with 2 fouls, is back in the game.
Well, they're getting started in their offense way too far away from the basket.
Now the pressure's coming off the screen. The roll was there for McParland. Instead they go to Breland. Breland now working again against Gonzalez on the wing. Gets the screen from Hawkins. Kicks it back out. McParland says, let's reset it. Big man at the top of the key gets it back to Breland.
Yeah, get it back. And again, look at how far away from the basket they are as they get into the offense.
This time gets McParland. Gets it to the popper on the pick and pop. Back to Hawkins. Hawkins calling for a screen. Instead gets it to McParland in mid-post. Almost a problem. Goes inside, lays it up. Too strong. Morris comes down with it.
Well, I thought he was going to kick it back out as he was triple teamed.
Here's Gonzalez. Cut off on the baseline that time by the double team. Cade Workman will have it up top. So the Crusaders trying to work against this 1-3-1 defense.
Not to move the basketball. You need good ball movement. You need a lot of screens and attack it.
Helps to reverse the ball as well. It gets inside to Workman, working against R.J. McParland. He's got 2 fouls. Weakest, a wide open look from 3. Too short. Goes out of bounds. They'll say that's off of Marco Gonzalez.
That shot has been open all night. in the corners. We've been talking about it all night. They've done a wonderful job of getting the ball into the corners. Brother Rice just hasn't shot as well as they would want to.
So Brother Rice, one of their last 8 from beyond after a hot start for the game. 3 for 11, and tumbling down that time on an offensive foul was Jack Wiegis.
Yeah, Hawkins just ran him over. I don't think Hawkins saw him.
His third.
And that's Nevaeh Hawkins' third foul. The first team foul against St. Patrick, but if Hawkins has to go to the bench, and he is headed there,
watch this
problem.
See, he didn't see him. A little contact, a lot of contact, but I don't really think Hawkins saw him.
Regardless, you saw him take the spill.
Yeah.
The referee right there.
He saw it.
Now out, Justic, baseline jumper on the way. It's good.
Good ball moving again by Brother Rice, getting that open shot in the corners against the 131.
So after the big basket by Max Justic, it's 25-21 Brother Rice. Those are the first points of the second half for either team. And now, Breland back up top. Janovic is in the game, trying to give them some offense off the bench, perhaps. Here's Breland. He has struggled 1 for 7. He'll let a long 3 fly, and much-needed 3, and now the lead down to 1. E.J. Breland.
That's a tough shot. He had a hand in his face. You don't get much better defense than that.
So Breland makes the big 3 from NBA range. It's a 1-point lead. Let's see what they do on defense. Justic, cross court. Wiegis steps in and gets out to Marcos Gonzalez. He gets to the free throw line. Too strong, pulled down by Breland. Trying to get on the run, but Crusaders are back. Breland gets another look at a 3. Thought about it, instead McParland inside. He'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Boy, Breland almost moved that back foot, too. He almost moved that back foot.
Yeah, Breland wanted to shoot it. He thought better of it, and he was almost in mid-shot motion. But here, Marcos Gonzalez is on him.
Right on him.
The jab step, and it was over.
Yeah, you don't get much better defense than Gonzalez. He was right in his face.
These are the first free throws for Ryan McParland. McParland coming off a big effort. 12 points, 8 rebounds in that win over Mount Carmel. He was the leading scorer for the Shamrocks. Misses that one. Just a 39% free throw shooter. He was 4 of 7 in that game. He had some big free throws down the stretch.
Right. He's 39%, but don't tell me how many you made. Tell me when you make them.
Well, here we are in the third quarter. I'll tell you in a moment if he's able to tie the game. McParland lets it fly, knocks that one down, and we are back to all square, 25 apiece. A low-scoring third quarter so far. We're almost halfway through it. And one team has one basket, the other team has one basket and a couple of free throws. Excuse me, one free throw, because it was a 3-point. Here are the Crusaders working against that 1-3-1. Wiegis, a wide open look at 3, and that time he buries it.
Yeah, you have to keep an eye on him at all times. Even when he gets that basketball, you have to come out, rotate, close out on him, because we saw it early. He started out warm and hot. He can bury that shot.
Let's see if Breland has an answer. Gets into the lane. Yep. Knocks that down. And now Breland's starting to roll a little bit. Back-to-back field goals.
Yeah, if he starts to feel it, that could be a really big plus for St. Patrick.
Back to a 1-point lead for Brother Rice. Breland now 3 for 9 after a 1 for 7 start. 2 for 2 here in the third quarter. Plus, he created the free throw when he got the assist down low on the missed attempt that led to the line for McParland. Now back the other way. St. Patrick, a chance to take the lead.
A little bump.
And that's going to take us to a timeout here. 28-27, Brother Rice holding on to a 1-point lead here in the 3A state semifinal.
Need to refresh your kitchen? Get an 11% rebate on the whole project at Menards. And add the finishing touch with your 11% rebate. How will you spend your rebate?
Save big money at Menards.
Imagine going from the classroom to the big stage.
this territory, this place, our home, isn't just for learning, but for understanding the very power of what imagination actually means.
A place where you can know, from player to coach, from the ground to the sky.
So close your eyes, envision the roar that is a spirit of thousands of Salukis. Capture this moment and go forward together.
The St. Patrick's student section is making its state final debut today at State Farm Center. Right now, Miss Shamrock senior Gavin Fitzgerald. Gavin, you guys are here in full force. How much effort went into getting this whole group downstate?
I mean, down at Belmont and Austin, this just means so much to us to be down here. I mean, as faculty, staff, alumni, just as a community, I mean, this just means so much to us, and we've been with our boys every step of the way, and I'm just glad that we can show out like this. We're killing it every step of the way.
Well, you guys showed out. Let's get them going here.
Let's go.
Like a green wave over there, student section, Kenny. Those guys, and you can tell Gavin, he really has been with them every step of the way because he sounds like he's about to lose his voice.
Yeah, he's about to lose it. You're right. I think he may have lost it.
So now back into this game. St. Patrick's got to play out of the timeout. Wide open was Kavanaugh. Instead, he'll reset it back up top to Breland. 28-27. St. Patrick down by 1. They had pulled even. Here's Breland into the lane, leaves it for McParland.
Oh, he took a step.
And he took a step. A travel call is going to negate what could have been a go-ahead bucket.
Yeah, and he was so excited. I think he wanted to dunk the basketball. He was wide open. He took the extra step.
Kind of lost his footing there. So now the Crusaders can add to their one-point pad. Under 3 minutes of play here in the third quarter. Again, Nevaeh Hawkins, key starter for St. Patrick, on the bench with 3 fouls. Now working inside. It's Morris back out to Wegas. Gonzalez. Wegas has got a look. Thought about it. Instead goes inside to Cade Workman. Workman putting it up and in off the glass.
Such a good job. Once again, great position. Seals his man off so well.
That's something Conti Stamus talked to Lauren Withrow about. Going inside more.
Yep.
Looking to do that. And that was the result there of that effort.
For the Workman, he does such a good job of getting great position down low in the paint.
I mean, the kid really lives up to his last name, if you really want to be honest about it. Fabia into the lane. Lost it, got it back. Gets it out to Breland. Breland now in the corner. Morris tracking him. Under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Brother Rice up by 3. They led throughout. Here's Cooper Kavanaugh into the lane. Step back from the elbow. Knocks it down.
Well, there's a nice step back. You saw Wegas standing right there. They did the little step back move.
He's the first player in double figures in this game. He's got 10. Now launches to the corner. They are tracking Wegas now. He's hit 3 threes so far in this game. Here's Marco Gonzalez. No. Breland pulls it down. A chance to take the lead. Tunnel vision to the basket, off glass, too strong, but he'll head to the free throw line. 1 to tie, 2 to put St. Patrick back in front.
Yeah, he did have tunnel vision because once he got the rebound, he was gone. He was not going to stop. He was going to do it all by himself. And again, he's the best player on the team. I have no problem with him deciding what he wants to do, what we would do as a team. Let your best player decide. Hey, here's what we want to do. Here's what we need to do.
So Breland will step back up to the line. Just a 56% free throw shooter. Again, a chance to tie with this first free throw, but too strong. That foul, by the way, the third on Max Juszczyk, so he will head to the bench. Check it back in, John Mykert off the bench.
I want to make a point, too. Shooting free throws in a college arena is so different from a high school arena. The depth perception. In a high school arena, you have a wall or short amount of stands. You're looking into a sea of seats right there, and that basket sometimes looks that small. It's really small.
Maurice Nealon with the offensive rebound off another miss. 3 on the way. No. RJ McParland, big boys on Cade Workman. Workman to put St. Patrick in front, 31-30. That's the first lead of the game for the Shamrocks.
He went right over Workman, no body contact, reached over him and brought down the basketball.
And here's Workman on the other end, trying to create some space. Out to Weekus. He's wide open for three. Short. McParland tips it to himself, then gets it back to Favia. Up ahead, it's Kavanaugh. Already with a 1-point lead, under a minute to play here in the third quarter. St. Patrick has hung around, and now they are out in front.
Do you hold for one?
They're having that discussion in the backcourt right now. Maurice Neely, Anthony Favia, he said, we can slow this down. R.J. Morris dogging him at the top of the key. Now gives it up to Neely. So Neely, you know they want to get in the hands of Breland. Here he is off his leg. He's able to pick it up. He's being guarded by Mycrest. Under 10 seconds to play. Inside, blocked by Workman. Off to the races. Weegus comes back to get it. Under 2 seconds at the buzzer. The big three, you can count that. And that's how we will end the third quarter. Brother Rice, after facing their first deficit of the game, comes up with a huge three on the break by Weegus to go up 33-31 heading into the fourth quarter. Another look. It's Weegus putting them up 33-31. Brother Rice with a 2-point lead.
At Ashley, we're celebrating 80 years of innovation, style, and value. Discover our selection of doorbusters, $5.99 and under. And with our price match guarantee, you know you're getting the best deal. Don't miss our anniversary sale going on now, only at
Tomorrow, I'll be making a difference in the classroom. Tonight, I'll be making memories with the dance team.
I'm expressing myself with my poetry and with my hands.
I'm providing for my patients and for my community.
At NIU, you'll go places as unique as you, with the resources and support to get you there. Join us and start writing your story today.
Tired of the same old routine? Ready for a career that's always changing? In the roofing trades, every day is a new adventure. Learn a skilled trade, earn competitive wages, enjoy great benefits and solid opportunities for career advancement. With starting wages and benefits above $50 per hour, you can earn while you learn. So, are you ready to climb to new heights? Learn and join the roofing trades today.
On behalf of our 12,000 members, I want to congratulate all the athletes in today's competition. I am Don Finn, the business manager of IBEW Local 134, representing the unionized electricians of Chicago and Cook County. Local 134 offers you more than just a job. It offers you a career. Our future is brighter than ever. From building solar fields to constructing data centers to shaping Chicago's skyline. Join the most diverse workforce in the building trades. Building careers, building the future. IBEW Local 134.
At Ashley, we're celebrating our 80th anniversary with special offers just for you. Buy more, save more with up to $1,800 off. Or get our hottest designer styles and pay over time with 0% interest for 80 months. Only at Ashley.
Back here at the State Farm Center with a look at Mike Bailey, head coach of St. Patrick. The assist of the game brought to you by Donate Life Illinois. Say yes to being an organ, tissue, and eye donor. Why are we showing you the head coach of St. Patrick for that particular note? Well, Mike Bailey's coaching tree full of assists. Former assistants who are now head coaches.
Yeah, look at that impressive line. Look at Dean Heidekamp of Bennett, who I think is an outstanding coach. Matt Monroe, a DePaul guy. Ron Aslow, Joaquin. I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
So the Mike Bailey coaching streak, strong. Again, 31 seasons. This is his first time at the state tournament. And right now within striking distance. And if the end of the second quarter and the end of the third quarter, any indication, we might be looking at a buzzer beater here at the end of the fourth quarter, because we saw Cooper Kavanaugh hit a buzzer beater at the end of the first half. And then we just saw Jack Weekus come up with a big go-ahead three at the buzzer to end the third.
And Hawkins is back in the ball game. Timeout, St. Pat.
Yep. Mike Bailey says he wants to talk things over after watching R.J. McParland do several spins in the post.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go, so you did want to, before you get a 5-second call for being guarded, so you need to set the timeout. Guys, let's settle down. Here's what we got to do. Good timeout. He had nowhere to go. He was guarded. He didn't want a 5-second call, and now he can go back and say, that didn't work. Here's what we're going to do. But if I'm St. Patrick, I'm very happy to have Hawkins back in the ball game.
One thing that we know Mike Bailey knows his kids are capable of is playing in a tight game, because we just saw them in the Super Sectional on Monday night. Neve Hawkins was a big star at the end of that game against Mount Carmel. 2 big buckets late, including this steal and finishing touch on a big 1-point win over the Crusaders, clinching the first ever trip to the state tournament.
Yeah, he's in foul trouble today. He only has 4 points, but he is crucial. I think he also has 5 rebounds.
So we're watching now to see if E.J. Breland, as he draws the foul that time from John Mykert. For Mykert, that'll be his second.
Number 11, John Mykert, his first.
Actually, make that his first and the team's first here in the fourth quarter. So Breland able to draw the contact there. St. Patrick down by 2. Let's see what Breland does. Takes Mykert baseline, gets it out to Hawkins, who kicks it to Kavanaugh into the lane. Being guarded and stolen that time. On the move is Marco Gonzalez. He'll lay it up and in.
Gonzalez will get credit for the basket, but Workman with the one that with the hand that knocked the ball up to Gonzalez. Those are the small things that people may not see, but you saw Workman put his hand up, push the ball up to Gonzalez for the layup.
Gonzalez now the second player into double figures for Brother Rice. He has 11.
With the guys upstairs you talked about.
I mean, they all have their shirts off.
A beautiful day.
McParland now on the inside to Workman. Inside-out game working. St. Patrick down by 4. Less than a minute into the fourth quarter. Shamrocks looking for Breland. Screen the other way, and they're going to say, stay here. That's on Mykert.
Wow.
He tried to sell it, bouncing off McParland, but hey, if you go full speed to a man that size who is stationary, you're probably going to hurt yourself.
Yeah, he did a good job trying to sell it, though. Here it again. Now watch the curve right there. He did a good job trying to sell it. So he's coming full speed.
So Mykert gets his second foul, the team's second foul here. And Breland.
Double screen.
Running off screens. Here's Neve Hawkins. Hawkins surveying, trying to get it to Breland. This time he does get it. Mykert out on him. R.J. Morris. Double team coming. Instead, Hawkins gets to the baseline. Off glass. Short. Workman pulls it down. He loses it. Loose ball. Picked up by Workman. And a timeout's called by the Crusaders.
Smart play by Workman on the floor. Going for the basketball. Picks up the ball and calls the timeout. Because he knew he couldn't get up. Once he went down, he could not get up.
The Crusaders had timeouts to spare. They now have 4 remaining after that one. Meanwhile, St. Patrick has 3 timeouts left. Let's talk about the defensive play of the game. Brought to you by Union Carpenters and Contractors, partners in building communities and supporting working families. And it's Brother Rice here as Cade Workman gets the poke. Marco Gonzalez gets the finish. It's the defensive play of the game brought to you by Union Carpenters and Contractors.
Well, I just love the way Workman put in that left hand to poke the ball free, and then he had Gonzalez come away with the layup.
See something, say something. Saw the ball open, decided to touch it. Gonzalez does the rest.
Yeah, but Workman has done so many things people may not see. A couple of blocks, good rebounds, gets great position down low in the paint.
Now at the other end, Brother Rice. Wiggins trying to get free. Instead, back out. Brother Rice has done a nice job of taking advantage of this 1-3-1 inside to Workman that time.
Oh, what a great bounce pass. The only way Gonzalez could get that pass there was to bounce it. And he bounced it through the entire zone.
8 points now for Workman to go along with 6 rebounds. Out of bounds, and they're going to say that's off St. Patrick.
Yeah.
Breland insisting it was tipped away, but...
Well, I think Breland lost control of it, and that's what the officials saw.
So now Crusaders lead back up to 6. And a chance to add to it. Again, these two schools both in Chicago, but downstate and happy to be here. Marco Gonzalez, and that's tipped out of bounds by McParland.
But the one thing you can't do is force it to Workman. He's done a great job getting position down low, but he didn't have position that time. You can't force it to him. If it's not there, just bring it back out and reset it.
Crusaders working on extending this 6-point lead. Gonzalez has been part of the story here with 11 points. Just 2 of them, though, coming in the second half. Micret, who's come in and provided some solid defense off the bench. Wegas had a look. Instead, goes cross court to Gonzalez. Almost lost it. Trying to go up with it. Now Wegas will fire the corner 3 and bury it.
Boy, how many times are they going to let the guy shoot from the corner?
Largest lead of the game for Brother Rice. Timeout for St. Patrick. 40-31. Crusaders up by 9.
And that corner shot has been there all night. The Crusaders doing a wonderful job of moving the basketball, knowing if you move that ball against that zone, that corner shot will be open. Here it is again. Pump fake, look at that. Nobody's out there. You can get out there fast enough. If you can move the basketball faster than the man can move his feet to get there, wide open shot. We've seen it before. We've seen it before, and again.
So Wegas comes up with a big 3. He's got 15 points to lead all the scores. It's a 7-0 run to start the 4th quarter for Brother Rice.
And that's the one thing St. Pat could not afford, to fall behind.
Looking at St. Patrick, if you were Mike Bailey right now, what's the message to your team?
We have to score. We need to score. Let's take good shots. And, God, on the 1-3-1, we have to get to the corners. You know the corners are all open on the 1-3-1. You're going to have to fly out, guard those guys in the corners. But on offensively, we got to get something going. Mr. Breland, it's your show. You take control. Get us some offense going because time is running out.
Again, E.J. Breland, just 6 points in the super sectional win against Mount Carmel. He was 3 of 11 in that game. In this game, he's 3 for 10. Now, the good news is, after a 1 for 7 first half, he's hit 2 of his 3 shots here in the second half. But then the defense tightened up after he hit those 2 shots. The Crusaders have made an effort to make sure that he wasn't the one driving the offense.
And the Crusaders are playing a great man-to-man defense. Great pressure on the basketball.
Right now, John Micret's been tasked off the bench with guarding E.J. Breland. He's done a pretty good job so far. Trying to get it to him there, but Micret face guarding him, not letting him get access to the basketball. Here's Kavanaugh.
Gonna set some screens to get Breland free.
He's asking for it to go to the other side. Favia into the lane. Nowhere to go, though, with Cade Workman roaming the middle. R.J. McParland setting the screen, but Cade Workman happy to play back. He knows McParland wouldn't be shooting from there anyway.
Right. And we have a foul.
That's going to be against Marcos Gonzalez.
A little push.
It's his second. Team's first. Excuse me, team's third.
So you still have a couple of fouls to give before you go to the free throw line.
And checking in for St. Patrick is Maurice Neely. He comes in as Fabio will take a seat. Breland, a long 3 off the mark, pulled down by Gonzalez. Marcos Gonzalez trying to go somewhere, but Neely there to stop the fast break.
And Breland trying to get things going. Boy, a lot of pushing all the way down court. The official finally blows the whistle. A lot of contact that time. And that's going to go against Neely.
His first team foul against St. Patrick here in the 4th quarter. Again,
really good. Only 1 team foul.
Again, only a 9-point lead for Brother Rice after a 7-0 run to start the quarter. It was a 2-point game, 33-31. But it's been all Crusaders as we're almost halfway through the 4th quarter. And a chance to add to that, plus run some clock off.
Well, the thing they want to do now is just make sure they get a good shots and run some clock. The corner open again.
Marcos Gonzalez gets it to Workman in the short post. Now back out, he loses it. Breland behind the back, bumps up with it, but they're going to say he didn't have possession, so no travel. Breland thought about the 3, resets, fires, short. McParland goes in to try to get it. Instead, R.J. Morris comes down with it.
Well, Breland had his man up in the air. When the man came down, he had a wide open shot. It's just been that kind of a day.
Brother Rice still on a 7-0 run here to start the 4th quarter. Now back out. Juiced back up top. Workman's got it. Now cross court to Wegas. Marcos Gonzalez in no hurry.
Oh, look at Workman with the nice pass back out.
Juiced, the floater. Can't get the roll.
Who else?
Cade Workman.
Who else?
Beats McParland to the spot, lays it up and in. It's a 9-0 run to start the fourth quarter.
You can't say enough about Workman. He has been everywhere.
Here, E.J. Breland tries to lay it up off the glass. Difficult one, cannot go. You can tell that they are getting frustrated. It's a 12-0 run bridging quarters, going back to the third.
Well, if you're St. Pat now, you just take your time. Try to get a good shot, run some clock, be strong with the basketball. That corner's been open all night.
Wegas can't hit that time, but putting it up and in is R.J. Morris off the offensive rebound.
You get a tap out off the offensive board. You get a layup, and Brother Rice in control.
If you go back to the third quarter, remember, Jack Wegas makes that three to end the quarter and give Brother Rice the lead. Now it's a 14-0 run going back to that shot.
And we said that shot may be the biggest shot of the game.
Brother Rice, the Crusaders, they have not looked back since. Now pulling. Cooper Cavanaugh strong. Loose ball picked up by Morris. Gets it back. And now with just over 2 minutes to play, Crusaders, they will be content to milk time off the clock. Gonzalez, Wegas. He had a three, but he said no. Workman inside. That's a layup.
Right, that's a layup. Again.
16-0 run now. And a timeout taken by Mike Bailey. The Crusaders, they can see Workman's gotten the job done. They are 6 of 8 in the quarter. Here's Workman going to work down low. Brother Rice up 15 with 2:01 remaining here in this 3A state semifinal.
The IHSA Basketball State Finals are brought to you in part by Country Financial, insurance that does more. Visit countryfinancial.com to experience more today.
Coughing and throat feeling sore? We've got medication to get you out the door. Earache, pink eye, bug bite, or rash? Our wonderful staff will treat you in a flash.
What about sprains, strains, and minor fractures too?
Don't worry, our x-rays reveal what's hidden from view. Need care after 9, 10, or 11? Our virtual care's got you 24/7. OSF on-call urgent care, in person or virtual, we're always there.
Every year, you have a choice. One that says staying independent and family-owned means something on your farm. So plant your independence. Plant Wiffles. When you plant Wiffles hybrids, you're making a statement that independence and family-owned means something on your farm. So make your choice. Plant your independence. Plant Wiffles.
We're back with tonight's Plays of the Game, brought to you by Menards. Save big money on all your home improvement needs. It has been a raucous atmosphere here for game one of our Class 3A state semifinal doubleheader. This one was tight, back and forth in the third quarter. That is until that final shot from Jack Wegas to end the third quarter. And since then, it has literally been all Crusaders.
It really has been. That long jump shot at the buzzer really just gave new life to the Brother Rice Crusaders.
Brother Rice on a 16-0 run going back to the third quarter. And now St. Patrick running out of time. 2:01 left. Let's see what they do. Anthony Favia on the floor along with Hawkins, Neely, R.J. McParland, and E.J. Breland. McParland working out of the high post, trying to go strong on Workman, but he took too many steps.
Yeah, they need points, and they need them in a hurry, but you still have to put the ball on the floor.
Checking into the Crusaders, number 15.
And that's just a natural thing to do when you're young. You know, we need the points. I got the ball, I got great position, but you still have to remember to put the ball to the floor.
10 turnovers now by St. Pat's, and now trying to run full court press. Back into the hands of Marcos Gonzalez. their leading scorer on the season. Today, Gonzalez with 11 points. It's been Jack Wiegis who's had all the looks. 5 of 13 from the field. 12 of those 13 attempts, threes.
Yep.
And he's made 5 of those 12 for the totality of his points.
And if you notice, Brother Rice, they're not even looking at the basket. They're not looking at the basket.
Foul committed by E.J. Breland on Marcos Gonzalez. And that's only the second team foul, so they're really just going to run out of time here.
Yeah, but they're going to foul again to try to extend the ball game.
They're going to have to commit 3 more fouls just to get the Crusaders to the free throw line. And maybe the opportunity here to just wildly go after the ball, go for every steal, because if you get called for a foul, that's okay. Thielen, and that's going to be off of Hawkins on the long pass. Thought it might have been off Gonzalez, but the referee says no, that was off of the man in the black uniform. Here's your Justic.
Here's your full-court press.
Cade Workman trying to get something cut off. Up ahead to Wiegis. He's content to hold on to it. Wiegis now working back, has a double team on him now. Gets it across to Justic and now into Marcos Gonzalez, who, again, if you are Brother Rice, you probably want it in your leading scorer's hands, your best player's hands, your captain's hands, with a 15-point lead and feeling pretty good.
And be smart and strong with the basketball, because you know they're coming to foul you to stop the clock if they have fouls to give.
Only 3 team fouls, so they have 1 more foul to give.
They tried to give it.
And they're late to it. And now waiting on his Cade Workman. He's going inside looking for points. Step back out to Morris. Under a minute to play here in this 3A semifinal. The Brother Rice crowd on its feet. And a foul committed on Gonzalez. Gonzalez
number 0, Anthony Fabia, his
and company is
team's 4th.
Jack Wiegis high-fiving Conti Stamus. The excitement is in. Time now for our player of the game, brought to you by Country Financial. It is Jack Wiegis. As we mentioned, a game-high 15 points, 5 of 12 from deep. Visit countryfinancial.com to experience more today. So Wiegis, and now the foul on Workman, 44.2 ticks on the clock.
Well, it's just about over now, except for the celebration.
And the pageantry of advancing to the first ever state final for Brother Rice.
Yeah, for years, Brother Rice has been known as a football school. The basketball team is pretty good.
Again, Conti Stamus has to be happy with what his team, what this senior class has accomplished. Certainly Cade Workman at the line, trying to add to this 15-point lead. What's the old expression? It's all over but the shouting?
It's all over but the shouting.
Makes the first free throw. 16-point lead, largest of the game for the Crusaders. And for Mike Bailey,
what a year.
A great season.
Oh, what a year.
Again, this is a guy who's 300 games over 500 for his career. 588 and 288. That'll fall to 289 after this one. Time coming down after the 2 made Workman free throws. Hawkins gets it back to Breland. Breland trying to create. Mykert staying with him. Now hand it off to Morris. McParland sets the screen. Breland into the lane. He'll lay it up off the glass. Too strong. McParland the rebound and put back.
It's been that kind of a playoff for Breland. He's made some really good shots, and he's missed a lot of good shots. There's going to be a timeout for Brother Rice just to get some of the guys from the bench into the ball game.
So the Crusaders will let their starters take a seat. What a game for Cade Workman. Again, 14 points, 7 rebounds for him.
Great job defensively, too.
Also a couple of blocks.
A couple of blocks, a couple of deflections. Yeah, great job by Workman.
They are excited about playing on Saturday for a state championship. Meanwhile, on the other side, starters remain out there for St. Patrick. 16.7 seconds remaining. And the Crusaders will inbound. Jack Wiegis will stay out alongside Marcos Gonzalez. He'll just wait. Almost loses it as Breland comes after him, but they get it across the timeline to the Crusaders, and they're content to dribble it out.
Yep.
Final seconds ticking off the clock. Brother Rice is headed to the state championship game in 3A after an impressive 48-33 win. Able to hold St. Patrick to just 35.1% shooting in this game. Just 4-14 from 3. Meanwhile, the Crusaders shoot 47.4% from the field.
And did a great job of getting inside, and there's a 1-3-1 zone, and of course, great shooting from the corner. And we talked about that 1-3-1 zone. The corners are open. If you get the ball there, you swing it around quicker than a man can get there. It's a great job by Conti Stamos and the Crusaders of Brother Rice.
St. Patrick's 12-game winning streak and their season coming to an end. Meanwhile, Brother Rice now has won 8 straight heading into the state championship game. They're one step closer to making more school history, because history's already been made this season for Brother Rice after a 3rd straight 30-win season.
That's so hard to do.
So now we wait, and time to turn things over to the 3rd member of our broadcast crew, Lauren Withrow. She is with our player of the game, Jack Wiegis.
Jack, you finished with 15 points, but the 3 most important came with 1 second left in the 3rd quarter. What did you see as that play unfolded?
I mean, Marcos threw the ball up. I just knew I had to go get it, and I saw their big was staying off a little, so I was like, all right, like, why not let it fly? And, you know, it went in. So what can I say? It's a pretty cool shot.
That play gave you guys a 2-point lead, and you nearly forced a shutout there in the 4th. What did that 4th quarter teach you about your team?
Yeah, I think we all know that we're a great defensive team. This whole playoffs, we've been holding teams under 40, and we didn't start the game as good as we thought we could have, and so to dominate in the 4th quarter, that was a big goal we had.
Thanks, Jack. Congrats.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, Lauren. Take a look at the final score brought to you by YMCA. The dream starts here. 48-33. Brother Rice gets the win, advancing to the 3A state championship game on Saturday. Once again, that final score, 48-33. After the break, we will send it to Casey Standahar and Mark Lindo back in the studio.
The IHSA Basketball State Finals are brought to you in part by Menards. Save big money on all your home improvement needs. And by SIU Carbondale. Imagine the possibilities.
You know what it's like to watch a winning team. Now it's your turn to be a part of one. The Illinois State Police is recruiting for our next cadet classes, and you could be our MVP. Protect the public, help those in need, and make a lasting impact in your community. Our mission, your future, higher purpose, higher pay. Starting pay is at $90,000 with incredible benefits package, including a take-home squad car, tuition reimbursement, paid leave, and more. Join the team that makes a difference. Apply today at IllinoisTrooper.com.
Is college not what you thought it was going to be? Here's an opportunity to work with your hands as well as your mind. Learn how to insulate mechanical systems in the industrial and commercial industries. With the Heat and Frost Insulators Local 17, you get to earn while you learn through our apprenticeship program. After 5 years, you'll finish with no debt, money in the bank, and you'll be on your way towards a pension. Scan the QR code and apply today, or visit our website to learn more.
Imagine using your skills and experiences to inspire young minds. We see the teacher in you. No matter your starting point, we can help you become a teacher. Teaching offers consistent pay, a pension, and summers off. Learn how you can be the teacher. Visit BeTheTeacher.org. Sponsored by Grow Your Own Teachers, Illinois.
America's original March Madness rolls on, and we just finished up our one of 2 3A state semifinal games alongside my Hall of Fame partner, Coach Mark Lindo. I'm Casey Standahar. Coach, it was Jack Wiegis and Marcus Gonzalez for Brother Rice leading the charge for them, and the Crusaders went on a 16-0 run dating back to the third quarter.
Yeah, Wegas hit that three at the buzzer of the third quarter. Then they held their opponent to only 2 points for St. Patrick in the fourth quarter. What a defensive effort it was. You know, their head coach basically told us, Conte Stamas, that the last part of the season they felt like they didn't need to outscore their opponent because their defense was so good at just locking down defensively and then finishing with defensive rebounds.
Well, let's get to some of the highlights and see how we got here. It was in the second with 3 seconds left. St. Pat's from the baseline. Maurice Neely, dishes to Cooper Cavanaugh there.
Cavanaugh square in the air and knocks it down. St. Pat's fans loving it.
In the third, working against the zone, it's Jack Wegas who gets it back and drains the three here.
Skip pass over the top of that 1-3-1. Wegas stepped in. He was 5 out of 12. Silky smooth shooter.
Time winding down in the third. The block by Caden Workman starts things off, and then it's Gonzalez to Wegas at the buzzer.
Great presence of mind, knowing the scoreboard was about to go off the zeros. He knocks it down. Momentum killer.
How about this? Gonzalez with the assist to Wegas. They've been on fire.
Wegas just spotting up in that corner, which was wide open, the most vulnerable part of a 1-3-1 zone defense. And what you have to do is have the presence of mind to know that your shooters are in the corner, and you have to have the presence of mind as a shooter to know where you're spotted up, where the weak spot is of that zone, and you have to prepare yourself before the ball gets to you. Great shooters step into their shot and anticipate as the ball is in the air. Wegas came out on fire, 5 out of 12 from the arc. He was a difference maker in this basketball game. The three-point shot can be a killer. It was tonight. Brother Rice perennially shoots the three-point shot. They did so well tonight to move into the title game.
Yeah, and Mark, the final on that one, 48-33. So Brother Rice going to advance to Saturday. But you got to talk about Mike Bailey for a second. Can they get back here? He's such a good coach.
He is an outstanding coach. What a great run it was for the Shamrocks. No luck tonight as far as St. Patrick's Day weekend, but Mike Bailey and his staff put together an incredible season. Good job down the road in the tournament run, and it's a program that has its mark on the state of Illinois as far as being a basketball powerhouse and got there to this season.
Well, there's no way at home that you guys are sleeping. We have one more game for you. It's Glenwood and DePaul College Prep coming up. We maybe jinxed Mike Bailey in the St. Pat's team, did we?
They'll be back.
They'll be back. All right, we'll be right back with more. We got one more 3A semifinal game. Stay with us.
The IHSA, committed to keeping student athletes safe. Through educational initiatives and national partnerships, we're going the distance to develop safer protocols for our teams. Plus, we continue to improve scheduling and conditioning to reduce injuries from preseason through each state championship. 31 sports, 350,000 student athletes, and one goal, player safety. The IHSA, the future plays here.
Attention high school students. If you're tired of hearing the same old college debt story, we've got an exciting alternative for you. Join the Mid-America Carpenters Union and let your career dreams take flight. You can earn great pay, enjoy no-cost health insurance, and secure a stable retirement, all with no college debt and an elite career that's here to stay. It's time to build your future your way. Ready to carve your path to success? Contact the Mid-America Carpenters Union today to learn how you can unleash your potential.
Think spring with these hot deals at Menards, all after 11% rebate. An 8-quart bag of Schultz potting soil is just $3.99. A 40-pound bag of barbecue pellets, only $11.98. Tackle spring cleanups with a 6-pack of Brawny double roll paper towels, just $9.78. Plus, 12 packs of Shasta soda in assorted flavors are only $4.29. Hurry, these great deals won't last long. Sign up for Menards emails to get more big savings right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards.
Imagine going from the classroom to the big stage.
This territory, this place, our home, isn't just for learning, but for understanding the very power of what imagination actually means.
A place where you can go from player to coach, from the ground to the sky.
So close your eyes, envision the roar that is a spirit of thousands of Salukis. Capture this moment and go forward together.
You know what it's like to watch a winning team. Now it's your turn to be a part of one. The Illinois State Police is recruiting for our next cadet classes, and you could be our MVP. Protect the public, help those in need, and make a lasting impact in your community. Our mission, your future, higher purpose, higher pay. Starting pay is at $90,000 with incredible benefits package, including a take-home squad car, tuition reimbursement, paid leave, and more. Join the team that makes a difference. Apply today at IllinoisTrooper.com.
Attention building and facility managers. Did you know mechanical insulation around a building's heating and cooling system is a vital resource? Insulation protects from energy loss, physical damage, and pays for itself quickly. For more than 125 years, the contractors of Heat and Frost Insulators have helped build healthier, greener, and more efficient facilities. Hire the best. Scan the QR code for a list of contractors with the Heat and Frost Insulators Local 17 or visit us at local17insulators.com.
The IHSA Boys Basketball State Finals are brought to you in part by Country Financial. Worry less and feel more confident with insurance designed to meet your specific needs. Here's Colby Jackson on how Country Financial can help a community near you.
I'm Colby Jackson with Country Financial. I'm a financial advisor based out of Mahomet, Illinois. Country supports big and small communities throughout the state of Illinois. Much like Mahomet, Illinois is very near Champaign, Illinois, and I support both of those communities. Country Financial's mission statement is to enrich the lives in the communities we serve. Obviously, a lot of times that means just being there for people when they need us the most during claims, but also being engaged in the community that supports us with their premium dollars. We do a lot of things with school systems or other entities throughout the community to make sure that we're giving back to the communities that support us. Reps throughout the state do a great job supporting IHSA in schools. The Country Financial itself has been around for 100 years and been supporting the IHSA for 50 years. We believe it's really impactful and important to have, as part of a thriving community, to have some good athletics programs and people in the community supporting those. From my office in particular, we support both Bulldog Gridiron Club here in Mahomet. My brother's actually the head coach for Champaign Centennial Football as well, so support them. A lot of that is team meals and things of that nature. I also do a lot directly with the schools, not necessarily athletic related, with a Teacher of the Month program that goes out once a month to a staff member through the Mahomet Seymour School District. So we try to be involved in other things as well, the Park District system, and anything that we can get involved with to give back and support the people in our community. High school athletics certainly brings team and community together for a common goal. You can see that if you attend a Mahomet Seymour football game here in the community that my office is in. It's just really important to our office and to Country throughout the state to be impactful in helping those young athletes develop some kind of the life skills that they need. And while we're not the ones coaching them in most occasions, there's a lot of volunteer work, and whether it's money or time to kind of help those kids grow, and it's really important to us to be involved with that. If you have any interest in a business relationship with Country Financial, just go to countryfinancial.com and you'll be able to type in where you live and find a local rep near you that can help you with your planning needs.
DePaul College Prep going for the three-peat. Can they do it? They'll have to get through the Glenwood Titans first. Our last 3A semifinal matchup is next on America's Original March Madness.
Coughing and throat feeling sore? We've got medication to get you out the door. Earache, pink eye, bug bite, or rash? Our wonderful staff will treat you in a flash.
What about sprains, strains, and minor fractures too?
Don't worry, our x-rays reveal what's hidden from view. Need care after 9, 10, or 11? Our virtual care's got you 24/7. OSF on-call urgent care, in person or virtual, we're always there.
This is the run my own business dream. This is the colleges paid for dream. This is the retire early dream. This is Busey, where your dreams and possibilities become moments through trusted guidance and expertise, through through lifelong relationships. Because we're here to help you achieve the life you've always envisioned.
Have you said yes to being an organ, tissue, and eye donor? It's a powerful decision to give life to others when you're gone. Today, we cheer for Maddie, her family, and all those who say yes to donation. You have the power to save and enhance lives. Sign up today at donatelifeillinois.org. That's donatelifeillinois.org. And say yes to being a donor.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
One more 3A state semifinal game. It's in the Class 3A, Glenwood and DePaul College Prep. They're going for the three-peat. I'm joined now by Coach Lindo. I'm Casey Standahar. And Coach, what can we expect in this one? What do you think is really going to happen here?
I think there's going to be a low-scoring game. Now, Glenwood advanced with a 43-41 win in the last seconds in their Super Sectional. DePaul College Prep, they held Caitlin to 28 points in the Super Sectional. I've mentioned it throughout the evening. DePaul College Prep, one of the best defensive teams in the entire state. So this will be a low-scoring game. And if either team creates some separation, it will be that much more critical because neither one of these teams is a run and gun kind of catch-up team. So every possession early is going to be impactful.
So we can anticipate some good defense here. Our last game of the evening, 3A state semifinal game, coming at you from the State Farm Center. We'll be right back.
At Ashley, we're celebrating 80 years of innovation, style, and value. Discover our selection of doorbusters, $5.99 and under. And with our price match guarantee, you know you're getting the best deal. Don't miss our anniversary sale going on now, only at...
Tired of the same old routine? Ready for a career that's always changing? In the roofing trades, every day is a new adventure. Learn a skilled trade, earn competitive wages, enjoy great benefits and solid opportunities for career advancement. With starting wages and benefits above $50 per hour, you can earn while you learn. So, are you ready to climb to new heights? Learn and join the roofing trades today.
On behalf of our 12,000 members, I want to congratulate all the athletes in today's competition. I am Don Finn, the business manager of IBEW Local 134, representing the unionized electricians of Chicago and Cook County. Local 134 offers you more than just a job. It offers you a career. Our future is brighter than ever. From building solar fields to constructing data centers to shaping Chicago's skyline. Join the most diverse workforce in the building trades. Building careers, building the future. IBEW Local 134.
Tomorrow, I'll be making a difference in the classroom. Tonight, I'll be making memories with the dance team.
I'm expressing myself with my poetry and with my hands.
I'm providing for my patients and for my community.
At NIU, you'll go places as unique as you, with the resources and support to get you there. Join us and start writing your story today.
At Ashley, we're celebrating our 80th anniversary with special offers just for you. Buy more, save more with up to $1,800 off. Or get our hottest designer styles and pay over time with 0% interest for 80 months. Only at Ashley.
We're about ready for tip-off in the final 3A state semifinal game, joined by my Hall of Fame partner, Coach Mark Lindo. I'm Casey Standahar. Thanks for staying with us. Thanks for staying up all night, right? It's 9 o'clock, but we're getting ready to tip things off here. Let's rock and roll. That's right. First, I want to talk about these two head coaches. Todd Blakeman has been around a while, but he's the first-time coach heading down to state for this Glenwood team, even though they've been to state. And as for Tom Kleinschmidt, well, you could say he's a vet, right?
Yeah, well, Coach Blakeman, a great job by him getting his team to the finals for the first time. He's had an outstanding career as as a coach, and this has to be the apex of his coaching career thus far. For Tom Kleinschmidt, this is his 5th appearance. They're going back-to-back titles, looking for the 3rd. His team will grind you down and wear you out. We'll find out.
All right, without further ado, let's go down to the State Farm Center. It's Kenny McReynolds and Marshall Harris on the call. Hey, guys.
Say yes and register to be a donor.
All right, thank you so much, Casey. We are moments away from tip-off here as we get our final state finalists. Ticket punch for the day. It's DePaul College Prep taking on Glenwood. Let's talk about, Kenny, the players to watch in this one. And we start with